definition of judge me by my haters. I feel like I'm kind of doing well on that position. I mean, especially girl with a microphone. I mean, ask yourself, why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
Why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing? How are we tonight? Yep. Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings, everybody. Yeah, I threw that little ditty together once I saw what was being said about me on Reddit. And obviously I've got more to say. But how are you guys? How's it going? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me tweak this a little. Thank you, everybody. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. What a day. Oh, Club. Yay. Welcome. I'm so glad that you made it here. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Come on in. If you missed the intro at the top, you should definitely skip back and watch it if you're just popping in. Thank you to all the sprouts in chat. Sprouts in chat. Sprouts in chat. Yes, and as the longer you are a member, the more your sprout will grow. It's very, very cute. And yes, make sure you join our Discord too. I see Deej is spamming that. Let me pin that shizzy. The Discord is open to everyone. It is public if you would like to join. It is a snark-free zone. We do not allow links from Leftovers H3. It is just for good vibes. Yep, it's open to everyone. Members also have secret chats, like secret channels that they have access to. And that's where I hang out a lot, talk about books, talk about food. There's new ones like Teddy, like Show Off Your Teddy Fresh. They're making new Discords all the time. And a lot of them are for members first. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for supporting my channel. We're up over 11,000 now, which is so exciting. So shout out and thank you as always to the mods who do an incredible job at what they do. Oh, we have book plans. If you're a member, you know, there are big plans and the members in the book chat know what's coming in December and January. And I can't wait. Hey, we got a new member. Wait, hold on. Why am I not seeing it in here? Oh, maybe it just hasn't shown yet. Let me make sure my alerts are on. Alert boxes. Yeah, it should be there. Make sure it's right at the top. Thank you. She was kissed by fire. Welcome. Welcome to Memberland. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I should refresh it. Let me just try. Although I did do that, so. All right, hopefully they'll start coming up. All right. Hi, everyone. All right, let's get some stuff out of the way. I mean, do we start with the Cruel World Happy Mind since she decided to open her face about me today? We can. We certainly can do that. Obviously, I have not watched this whole thing because genuinely can't imagine sitting through a Chris Kunzler video. So I just saw this while perusing the sub, and I saw my name in the title, and I was like, oh, what is this about? What could she possibly have to say to me? The last I said about her was sharing the DMs that she asked me to share in totality of the conversation that we had. I messaged her asking some follow-up clarifying questions, which of course she failed to answer at all. And she said, please share everything so I'm not taken out of context. I was like, okay, great. Shared all of that stuff. Shared my speculations that she did not work on this project alone because she knew nothing about it. Like, couldn't even say it was in the video and kind of kept blaming her editors the whole time, but then backtracking. So that's the last thing I said. I think that I was very charitable and very, very constructive, right? And for some reason, Madison decided to get froggy with little Chris. So let's see what she had to say. In case you missed my intro. I can zoom this a little bit more. Nope, I can't. Oh, here we go. Dur. All right, so it's a short little clip. I genuinely do not know why I was brought up, but she felt like leaping. So let's hear what she says.
Definition of judge me by my haters. I feel like I'm kind of doing well on that position. I mean, especially girl with a microphone. I mean, ask yourself, why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
Ask myself why Ethan Klein has not sent me his makeup line. Wow. So just to be clear, Madison, taking swipes at me, a much smaller creator than you, mind you. You have 650,000 subscribers, which, with peace and love, based on the quality of your content, is... I don't understand it. Thank you, Malin. So you decided to fix your face to talk shit about me, a much smaller creator. Is this what you were promising when you said you were going to do better, when you were going to be more mindful about ethical content creation? Is this you being more thoughtful and ethical, Madison? Because what it looks like, Little Miss Politician, is that you are on a snark suck-up tour. And honestly, it's a relief because I have been so perplexed by your behavior. I haven't been sure where to land. And you can see that in all of my videos, right? Where I'm like, is she really malicious or is she just stupid, right? Is she a bad faith actor or is she just like low information, ignorant, and has been swept up thinking that this is the way to change something in the world? But now we know. Now we know that you're malicious. Now we have seen your full face, your real face. It's like in that movie, The Witches, which you probably haven't seen because, or maybe you've seen the Anne Hathaway version, when the witch peels off her face, her fake human face, and it's just evil underneath. That's what this clip felt like to me. And I was hoping, I think I said at the end of the last video, I hope this is the last video I have to make about this person because you're boring. But you keep bringing me up, so here we are. And I know, just like all the other cry bullies, I'm going to respond to you and then you are going to act like you are being attacked. You, who have, again, 650 plus thousand subscribers on YouTube, to my measly 11,000. And like I said, up until now, I think I've been very charitable. I think I gave you the benefit of the doubt a lot. I think I tried to understand where you were coming from and why you did what you did. The same way that Ethan and Hila gave you grace in that interview, right? When they could have flayed you alive. And honestly, now I wish that they had. Even in my follow-up DMs, when I just asked you open-ended questions without any pretense, I was just trying to learn more about your process. And I assumed that you would be truthful, but of course you weren't. Because now, after seeing this little snipe fest that you had with some person, it's very, very clear that you have no intention of being a better person. You have no intention of being more mindful or ethical in the way you create content. You are just stooping to the level of shitting on a content creator who has like, what is that? Like not even a 10th of your audience? Wow. I mean, it's a choice, right? It's a choice. It kind of makes me feel good. It makes me feel like you think I have some sort of power. If you're punching down like this, right? But I'm done being nice. I'm done being charitable. And if it hasn't felt charitable up to this point, you missed it because it's over. So I'm going to say something right now that Ethan Klein can't say. I'm going to use my privilege as a white woman speaking to a white woman and say this. First of all, bitch, Ethan Klein didn't send me his makeup line because Ethan Klein doesn't have a makeup line. You fucking ding dong. Of course, Ethan Klein didn't send it to me. Hila Klein, the CEO of Teddy Fresh, is the one with a makeup line. So no, I didn't get a makeup line from Ethan Klein. And the fact that you're just erasing the woman who owns the company feels really misogynistic and racist. Because she's Israeli, she's like Voldemort and you can't fucking say her name. It's just very trashy. And I see what you're doing, and I fully see you now. So I'm not surprised. Like I've said, I'm not surprised at this. I am a little bit disappointed. I was hoping maybe all of the hand-wringing and all the performative bullshit that you were doing with me and with Ethan and Hila, maybe there was a kernel of that was real, but it's pretty clear that it wasn't. So cool. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy with yourself. So, all right, let's get into the show here. We've got lots of timestamps to do. Hang on one second. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hila Klein did send me her makeup line, bitch. And it came today, and I'm so glad it came today because I've been on that PR list, girl. So is this jealousy? Is this jealousy I'm feeling from you? It's hard to know. It's hard to know what exactly is happening with you, but we got Teddy Glow, baby. We got Teddy Glow. So fuck you, Madison. So yes, we're going to do Teddy Glow unboxing tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do the actual makeup because I mean, the lighting's okay tonight, but I want to do it like in natural light. And I found a unicorn inspired makeup look to try because obviously I can't just do like a normal one. And I also don't want to do one that some moron who's shitting on Ethan and Hila might get credit for. So I found another one to do. Kate, how it's fake for sure. So yeah, we're going to open that tonight. We'll go through it in just a moment. We will do that. Probably we're going to do that after we talk about Teddy Glow and the stuff that's been going on. Oh, Madman, welcome. Shout out Madman, member of the H3 Galaxy. Welcome, welcome, sir. Go check out his videos. They've been getting some love lately. Well deserved. So yeah, we'll do a makeup look tomorrow morning. I'm taking the morning off so we can do that. I have some other shit to do, but that will be a piece of it. So stay tuned on that. I don't exactly know what time it'll be, so it'll be a surprise. Somewhere in the morning, East Coast time, once I'm back from picking up my dog's meds. Because that's my life now as an elderly Chihuahua owner. But before we stray too far from Madison, because I do think that I've still am letting you off early, easy right now, because like just the fucking queen of cell phones to sit there and act like you knew I wasn't on the PR list and like that was going to be some kind of own is so embarrassing. You didn't even wait like 2 weeks knowing how shipping goes to see if I might be on the list or not. You're really just fucking dumb, girl. You're so dumb. God damn it. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so she keeps going, though. She also continues to defame the Kleins. Here she is saying that there are even more instances of blackface. First of all, as if there was one instance of blackface. Right? Because she decided in her little shriveled raisin brain that Ethan and Hila were doing blackface when they did the black challenge because she probably knows no black people. And so she's one of those white people that when they say black, they say it like this. So I met a really nice black person. Do you know white people like that? Who always whisper when they say black. I feel like she thinks black is a bad word. Because she's in fucking Orange County. She's probably never met a black person in her life. And so she's like, wow, they called it the black challenge. Acting like they called it the N-word challenge. So fucking stupid. So she's considering that blackface, and then she just erroneously claims that there are many more instances of blackface. This woman, it is just like two Tic Tacs rubbing together up here trying to start a spark. Like, girl, you're gonna get sued. Stop fucking lying. Stop accusing people of being racist if you can't back it up. And bitch, you cannot. You cannot. Here she is, being dumb again.
Cause a lot of insecurity in different people, a lot of anger, a lot of
Wow, that is really sped up, gang. Can I not do speed on here? Okay, well, I guess we just gotta... Oh, I think they slow it down about here.
blackface, and they're like, well, they're sort of,
Okay, here we go.
Again, a lot of people on the outside were like, oh, this video was very balanced. Again, when the H3 fan base is like, oh, you didn't do a lot of research, I'm like, yeah, I agree with you, but on the
Should have just stopped there.
other side, when they talk about Ethan's blackface, and they're like, well, they're sort of defending his blackface and saying, well, you didn't look at our side of things and how he didn't really do that. I'm like, well, actually,
Because he didn't really do that. It's not, there aren't sides here, Madison. He didn't fucking do blackface. This isn't sides. Again, you take everything that's posted on Leftovers H3 and H3 Snark as gospel. But then we say Hey, Madison, watch the whole fucking video and you'll see that it's not a blackface challenge. And she's like, oh, fake news. You're going to see this bitch on Fox News in like less than 10 years. This Orange County sheltered ass girl.
Since that video, there's been a lot more instances of their blackface that have come.
A lot more instances of their blackface, bitch. You are going to get sued. You're going to get sued. Your military husband, who probably killed people in the Middle East, definitely needs to unplug the Wi-Fi. You need a silent retreat for like 28 days minimum. Because you are going to get your family so deep in the hole and for nothing. You are gaining nothing from this, from lying like this. You have become a mouthpiece for defamation. And it's still so hard to believe that you don't know how dumb this is. It's truly wild. Yeah, girl, you're in big trouble. If, in my opinion, I don't know anything, but if you keep talking like this, what is anyone supposed to do? If anyone called anyone racist this many times or insinuated that they were a drug abusing pedophile or a groomer of any kind, repeatedly, I think if it was anyone but Ethan and Hila, the internet would be like, yeah, they need to stop talking like that because it's damaging and they should be sued. If you're not going to stop on your own, like that's what all these people don't understand. If you had just fucking stopped, you wouldn't have gotten sued, but you didn't. You are going to let these people gaslight you into a fucking poorhouse. Look at me. I'm still giving you advice. I'm still trying to help you. And I don't know why I am, because you're clearly just like pandering to the snark crowd. So while I might still try to like save you from being sued, I am not going to give you the benefit of the doubt anymore. I think you're fucking malicious. Like you're so clearly now, like based on what you said about me, what you've said about Ethan and Hila, what you're doing in this clip, saying there are so many, numerous blackface clips of Ethan and Hila. You're just a fucking liar and an opportunist. And I don't think you're actually concerned at all about the Palestinians. I think you just don't want people harassing you to say more about it. Because you're a fucking coward. And now to get them off your back, you're just on this sucking up the snail trail of snark. You're just licking the boots of everybody who shits on Ethan and Hila, which again does nothing for the people in Gaza, does nothing for the people in the West Bank, does nothing to topple Netanyahu or anybody else in his government, does nothing to stop the United States from funding this genocide. Nothing. Excellent choices. You've been just on a speed run of ruining your fucking credibility and probably your bank account. Like, I'm just gonna be petty. Like Chris Kunzler, girl. How many followers does Chris Kunzler even have? That dude and his fans have been trying to talk to me for months. Little old me down here. And I've just ignored it. So yes, I see you. Yes, I see you. And no, I don't want to come on your show and debate you because I'm not a fucking pathetic ass debate pervert. I don't talk to people like that because I think that's boring and dumb. So this is what you've sunk to. Shitting on someone with 11,000 followers on a stream with someone who has how many? Let's find out. Thirty-nine thousand followers. Couldn't be me, girl. Couldn't be me. Buddying up with a chat that the little peon of content creation, ignore. Okay, we are really going to get into things. So let me just leave you, Madison, with this final word. And I don't need to say it in conversation with someone else because I'm a grown-ass woman and I can say it directly to you, one-on-one. I would say this to your face at any time of day, any day of the year. I am 39 years old, Madison. I have been dealing with insecure, deceptive, passive-aggressive, little mean girls literally for longer than you've been alive. You couldn't even tell me the truth in a fucking written message. You know, let alone tell the truth in any interview you've done, from what I can tell. You have no spine. And unlike you, I don't need to pretend I'm being victimized when I get put in a corner. So I don't give a fuck, actually, that you've talked about me, that I'm a smaller creator. I'm just doing all the shit that you do when Ethan and Hila call you out for your bullshit. Your defamatory bullshit. Because again, grown woman, I know how to own my shit. Just another lesson that you could learn. I cannot stress this enough, Madison. You are nothing new. You're nothing new to me. You're nothing new to this planet. You're definitely nothing new on the internet. Your moves are ordinary, regular, uninspired. And just to clarify, I'm not your hater because you are not interesting enough to hate. I used to be a little bit interested when I couldn't figure out if you were being malicious or stupid. But now that I know that you're malicious, you're literally like every girl I went to junior high with. You're literally like me in junior high. And you're how old? So yeah, now that your personality is on full display, I'm bored. You've taken off the human mask. I can see the shitty monster underneath, and I don't care. You're boring. Yawn. So keep talking trash. Keep talking trash to the garbage around you. Don't be surprised if you get a staph infection. And definitely don't try crying to anybody when they inevitably turn on you. Like, you better be memorizing those talking points, girl. You better remove the word conflict from your already limited lexicon. Because you're on thin ice. You made them look stupid when you went on H3. So you better watch out. Because they love to throw out the baby with the bathwater. And you are a huge fucking baby. Okay, now I'm done. Shout out Madison! You fucking idiot. Okay. Should really wet my whistle here. Like, you think you can out mean girls that were raised in the fucking 90s? Please. Please. You don't have the skills. You don't have the tools. You didn't even go to fucking public school. You were homeschooled. You think you know how to fucking clap back at somebody? You adopted the dark. I was born in it, bitch. Anyway. Also, I'm from fucking Connecticut. We are the world capital of fucking white bitches. It's me and Taylor Lorenz, okay? You can't hang. You can't fucking hang. Benches for Madison in chat, for sure. It's like that Noah Kahn song. I'm mean because I grew up in New England. So yeah, that's what uncharitable looks like from me. Benches in chat. Shout out Warpixel for making that amazing bench emoji. And I'm trying... YouTube is so dumb. They apparently don't have an API to like actually show their custom emojis, which is so stupid. So I'm trying to figure out a workaround for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's get into some other fun things. First of all, we have a new schedule for November. I don't know if I showed y'all this. Maybe I did on... nope, not yesterday. So this is the schedule for November. We got fun. We definitely have some fun stuff planned. Obviously, Mondays are usually going to be the after party, which means Tuesdays are Tea Tuesdays for members. We are still doing that tonight. We're combining these two here. Tonight, we are going to start the Who the F Did I Marry series. So right after this, the live is going to go members only. And I'm going to start telling you about my insane first marriage. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, and if you become a member, $2.99 is the lowest tier, and you get all of the perks. So it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. And I will tell you, my ex-wife is not happy I'm doing this. So yeah, you know it's gonna be good. Usually Wednesdays, I'm gonna leave as sort of like a catch-all day, whatever Wednesdays, deep dives, etc. I moved that this week to Monday, yesterday, obviously, because we didn't have a show. And we did a deep dive on the best lesbian drama in the WNBA right now. Oh, we got some members rolling in. Thank you. Thank you. So if you haven't seen that, that's a great one to just put on and have in the background. And you're just going to learn so much about the lesbian drama that's happening in the W. And it's so fun. Hi, ex-wifey. Oh, she absolutely is here. She absolutely is here. Oh, thank you, Tism Creature. Yeah, you don't even have to like basketball. You just have to like drama. And you'll love it. And honestly, that might get you to watch a little b-ball. You want to watch the game, see how players are interacting. I mean, that really is what hooked me in the end. But yeah, so that's Wednesdays. Nothing on Thursdays. That's my poker night with my friends. And then Friday, obviously after party. And this month, Sundays are Subnautica Sundays. It's me gaming in the deep down in Davy Jones's locker. It's been very fun so far. Last time, this past Sunday, my fucking submarine got eaten by this huge, terrible thing. Some people predicted it. Some people didn't. Some people didn't. So yeah, that's what's happening this month. And I'm already starting to plan like holiday themed stuff for October. So I'm really, really excited about that. All right, let's see. My alerts don't seem to be working, so I want to just make sure I read this. Alexandra, thank you so much for the WNBA drama, Kate. My partner, who is not into sports, is now stoked to watch more basketball. Yeah! Oh, I love that. I love the sound of that. And hey, get out and support your local W team. There's like are there 2 new teams coming this year? There's Toronto. Is it just the one this year? No, Toronto Tempo and Portland Fire are both coming this year. So, yeah, the league is expanding. Oh my God, Sedona. Blech. I love Atlanta. I want to go see a game in Atlanta because I love the city in general, and the girls are so great. Ryan Howard's one of my girlfriends. So, obviously not really, but yeah, love her so much. Okay, there's that. And then apparently I got a little baby shout out with my name mispronounced on Pope Deorio's stream the other day.
She would still be in the negative. Worth like.
So here it is.
She would be just as worthless.
I think this is the right spot. Oh, we're already there. Fabulous. All right, so here we go.
To society. She would still be worth like 0. What are those? The Chinese social credit points?
All right, there's Alex's.
WNBA drama. Kate, my partner, who is not into sports, is now stoked to watch more ball, and it's all thanks to Hila Mel.
Yay! Okay, so that's good to know that some of the things we'll still read. I did limit the sound, like the audio alerts, audio, because there were so many. It's not a problem I thought that we would have on this channel. So it's just going to be like the higher super chats that get actual sound. But if I see them in chat, I'll read them. If I see them on screen, I'll read them. And yeah, thank you so much for the gift, for the little gifty. All right, anyway, back to Mr. Pope.
She would still be in the negatives, even if she was a dude, all right? It's not misogynistic to say that you suck and you're a no talent.
T.
Ethan responded back saying, calling girl with a microphone a misogynist is so unbelievably stupid it's becoming a parody. Yeah, that's actually the main target of this, is not me. It's actually girl with a microphone.
Simwa.
They're saying that she's a misogynist, despite the fact that she's getting, like, obliterated by the snark orbit right now with, like, every...
And the fact that I am a lesbian. Huge lesbian. Am I getting obliterated by snark? I don't really feel it, so I don't know.
The main target of this is not me. It's actually girl with a microphone. They're saying that she's a misogynist, despite the fact that she's getting, like, obliterated by the snark orbit right now with, like, every phrase you could possibly expect. What
the only one that's
tweet?
like,
what Ethan Klein's new stooge doesn't seem to understand is plenty of men have criticized him. Noah Sampson.
Yeah.
All right, I guess. I guess by.
Yeah, and he fucking tried to sue him, and we still don't know what's going on with that. Like, it's so dumb. All right, anyway, he hasn't said my name wrong yet.
Technicality, Noah Sampson is a man. Chris Knuzzler. I don't know who any of these other people are.
Oh my God.
I don't know who they are. He just...
Again, yeah, that's why they don't fucking matter, because no one knows who they are. Chris Knuzzler
always seems to respond and harass women. I mean, he's literally threatened to sue Noah Sampson.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that the women in Hassan's orbit...
Oh my God, someone in chat said... someone in his chat said, she's a lesbian. You can't love women more than that. Period. Clock it. Clock that T. Oh great, now I gotta watch the chat.
Made themselves extreme.
Your sister wife GWAM! You guys! Don't go over there saying our shit. Oh my God. I said to the mods, I'm like, one day he's gonna say brother husband and I'm gonna fucking die. Y'all have no chill. Y'all have no chill.
Extremely suable. I'm sorry they're dumb enough to make themselves extremely suable.
That's literally what I said in the video. I said, I'm sorry it's all women who are this fucking stupid. Wish it wasn't. Girl with a microphone is a lesbian and outspoken feminist. Period. Yes, I am. Doesn't mean some women aren't stupid.
I mean, I don't really know. I'm sorry that they're also more successful.
No, oh God, now we got her chat say you two were separated at birth. I can't trust you guys with anything.
And, well, at least Denim's is, than, like, majority of the men listed here. Dude, we have Guam and wait, what is it?
Guam.
We have Guam and Quam.
Guam! Oh, I love this one. LOL, Girl with a Mic is like a proud raging feminist. Thank you, guys. Thank you for knowing my brand so well.
Guam is Girl with a Microphone.
Guam.
Quam is Cruel World Happy Mind.
Guam and Quam.
So we got a
Mine's
Quam
better.
segment coming up.
Quam.
Oh, okay, this one, before we get to...
So that was the shout out to me. Shout out Guam. We love Guam. It's a beautiful country, isn't it, folks? Shout out Guam. If I was rich, I would go there as a bit. Although I did think of a bit. I have decided that if I hit 50K, because I'm in Massachusetts, I'm going down that fucking slide in a windbreaker. You know the slide. The slide that fucked up that policeman. If I get 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to Savers. I'm getting a plus size windbreaker from the 90s, and I'm going down that slide. Gotta do it. I gotta do it because multiple people have done it since then, and they all come out upside down the same way. Yeah, full windbreaker suit. Full windbreaker suit. And I'll do it live. Feminism includes shitting on men and women both when they're wrong, period.
He says, feminism includes shitting on men and women both when they're wrong and dumb.
Everyone's so worried. Wear a helmet for real. Honestly, I might. Protect my big, beautiful pumpkin head. I do have a bike helmet. I can wear that. And that would look funny anyway. Bring some beef tallow to lube it up a bit. Bring me, you guys down the slide with me. That is a view that hasn't happened yet. Helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, wrist guards. I mean, yeah, we could do the full Monty. Listen, I am almost 40. It's gonna fucking hurt. And then do the giant slide that's in Michigan. I would love to. And my wife's from Michigan, so we could definitely do it. Just go feet first, you'll be fine. Why do they all come up belly down, though? Split screen the two POVs. Okay, we'll figure it out. Guamly. Shout out Guamly. I'm going to have to unsubscribe for your help. Don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. I look so young. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. What portal do they go through? I don't know, but they come out ass up, and that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, the Michigan one could be for 100K. I kind of love that. But like literally I could drive there. A 360. Oh no, you know what I should do? Like the like the Blair Witch cams. Right where it's like You're 35 and girl, I'm 35. I thought you were younger than me. You look good. Not that 40 is old at all, but I will need your skincare routine. I think having a chubby face is really the skincare routine. I was just saying this to one of my friends. I remember Rosie O'Donnell saying that at like some point in the 90s. She was like, just keep an extra 10 pounds on. Boom, smooth as silk. And that is definitely how I feel. It like presses out the wrinkles. Yeah, so we'll figure that out. So 50K. I should just start a campaign. I got to go there and like do a video in front of it. So yeah, I had that idea. I'm sure my wife will be like, no, you're not. And I'll be like, yes, I am. Yes, I fucking am. Get 911 on speed dial. As we had discussed early on, I don't even know if I was making H3 videos yet. No one cooks down a slide like a fat person. If you got the room, that is where gravity and mass are paying off. Like a water slide, you are cooking. So that should be fun. All right. Oh, we have a good Emmy Rue update. I guess Twitch is putting their money where their security wasn't, and they're going to donate some money as a PR stunt, but we'll take it. We will take damage control if that means a lot of people are going to get help. So here's what Emmy had to say. She's so cute.
Sorry, I've been streaming a while. I feel so awkward.
Oh, I'm glad she took a little break. You know, I can't believe someone tried to attack her. It's so gross. The Northern Lights are visible right now? Let me text my wife and see if she's up. I literally might need to BRB if that's true. Hang on one second. FaceTime Liz. She might be sleeping. What will I be notified about? What's going on? What's the tea? Oh, she's like fully snoring, I think. Or maybe that's just my phone. We've seen him here before. Ethan stories. Okay. We're going to Ethan stories. Reminder, is it this one? All right, let's just, y'all seem to be really, oh yeah. Here we go. I've done blackface. All right, so here is Ethan's response to Cruel World Happy Mind, accusing him of doing numerous examples of blackface. How to set that up. You like that?
Them not wanting to look inward at their sort of crumbling H3 empire and the fact that they are so isolated
Fuck off.
Not wanting to reflect on the sort of outward opinion. I don't know. Like, again, a lot of people on the outside were like, oh, this video was very balanced. Again, when the H3 fan base is like, oh, you didn't do a lot of research. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. But on the other side, when they talk about
Also, see this? True fan, Dejanay Carrington, right over here.
Ethan's blackface, and they're like, well, they're sort of defending his blackface and saying, well, you didn't look at our side of things and how he.
All right, so Ethan says, I've done blackface so many times. If I've done blackface so many times, why did you include one of me wearing a charcoal face mask? Please, I'm begging you to show them all, you fucking liar. I've never done blackface once in my life. And it's true. And that's true.
Here, for me, my perspective is especially when reading this book,
oh my God.
And kind of educating myself more, it seems like.
When did she read the book? Was it like 2 weeks ago?
On the Israel side of things, I keep saying it wrong, which is so embarrassing. The Nakba, right? Not the I swear I kept typing it as the Nobka, which is extremely embarrassing.
No problem.
Oh my God, she's so fucking dumb. No, now she's talking about the Nobka, as she calls it. Fucking hell.
I mean, genuinely, why are you? Sorry, I'm not wearing socks. Why are you sitting like this? Why are you that is my question. And
yeah.
Is she just like working on her tight five? Like, does she really think she's fucking funny? Like, taking this one for a spin again? So fucking stupid. There's Dan Bilzerian. Bro's such a coward. It's hilarious. Insecure still using homophobic slurs to prove he's not gay. All right, I don't really care about Dan Bilzerian. Rude. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Ethan is aware that you are lying about him using blackface. Can't say I didn't warn you, girl. Can't say you were not warned, you know? All right, so let's get back to Emmy Rue and some good news.
A lot of different things, but I didn't really want to drag it out, and I also wanted there to be some kind of like public resolution since it was a public issue. And then if you take things to court, they tend to become private, and I was like, that's not really what I want to do. So
she's getting a lot of good advice.
I basically asked them for a list of things, and they agreed to all of them. And I think you guys like probably saw some of the tweets that they made. And they mentioned it in one of the tweets, but one of the things that I asked for that was like important to me was I asked if they would do a $100,000 donation to a violence protection charity, and they said yes. So they're probably gonna do that in about a month, and they'll post about that when they do that. So
as they should, and it should be in your name, girl. Literally, the least they can do is throw money at this, you know. Chat, I am so fucked. Anyways, how are y'all tonight? Oh God, Lester, what's wrong? That's not charity, it's a social fine. Oh, I like that term. I'm almost at 5 iDubbbz? Oh my God, shout out. Is he still averaging 100 viewers? Because maybe I'm at more iDubbbz now. Like, what's the exchange rate these days? Can someone check into that? Ethan said 103. Oh, okay, cool. Feminism isn't excusing everything women do. And listen, I will excuse a lot that women do. She killed her husband. Okay, what did he do? You know, like, almost always I'm like, well, if she killed someone, she probably had a good reason. In my brain, that's what I think, right? And I'm usually right. But if you're just fucking lying about shit for no benefit, I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Thank you for becoming a member, Katie. Katie? Support women's rights and wrongs. Yes, period. Truly had the worst week of my life. Aww. So far? I think you probably meant so far. I am so grateful for your stream to help me keep my mind off things. Thank you, Kate and the H3 fam. Aw, thanks, Juby. Glad you're here. And thank you for the gifty. All right. I think we're ready to get into the show. Here's how it's going to work. We're just going to watch the Teddy Glow segment together. It's long, but we have time. And, I took some notes through it, and we'll chat about it as we go. We'll stop and start. And that'll be the rest of the show, essentially, is just working through that, because I think it bears repeating. It bears watching. Because, yeah, there were parts of it that were really hard. So we can all process it together. But first, I have a little bone to pick with Dan Swerdlove and his erasure of something that was very important to me as a young girl. You guys might know what I'm talking about. Here we go. This is during the Boy Throb segment, and Dan said something that I cannot forgive.
Is this I don't know if this is a copyrighted song.
It might be.
Yeah, we're on fire tonight. I'm about to shred Dan.
Do we think that 4 is enough for a boy band? I feel like 5 is the traditional boy band model, right?
Excuse me, Dan.
How much is in back?
I mean, 5 is traditional.
Well, it's the same.
Back to Jackson 5.
Y'all can all catch these hands. Because you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is goddamn 98 Degrees Erasure. My favorite boy band. I had this exact poster on my wall. And I'm not embarrassed at all about that. How dare you say that traditional boy bands all had 5 members? Not one person in that room mentioned my boys, Nick, Drew, Chris, Kyle, and Jeff. Not one. How dare you? They were my first concert. I stood out in the sun. It was like at a festival. like a radio festival, local radio festival. I got first-degree burns on my face from no sunblock, standing in the sun in the middle of summer waiting to see them. My brother called me crispy for weeks as the sores scabbed over. It probably was 98 degrees outside in the sun. Is there a boy band that is more lesbian coded than this? Oh my God, you are so right. And no, because this is literally what my wife dresses like without the fireman suspenders. There were signs. There were always signs. Thank you for mentioning him in chat, soldier. Burn on, soldier. Oh my God. So yeah, I just thought that was funny. I was again in the shower. I'm always like in the shower listening to the show, and I was like, oh, no one defended the honor of 98 degrees. You can't think of any of their songs? I do cherish you for the rest of my life. You don't have to think twice. I've waited so long to say this to you. If you're asking who I love you this much, I do. Come on. Oh my God, that video. Honestly, now I realize I liked it because the girl in it was really hot. There were signs. And they had like more upbeat ones, but I also can't remember any of them right now. But that one really had a chokehold on me. Boys to Men, the most classic. The most classic. I love Boys to Men. Motown Philly, back again. Na, 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 na. My sister and I are huge Boys to Men fans. Their Christmas album? Get into it. Someone said Casey and JoJo. All my life. Westlife? Hell fucking yeah, bro. Was Westlife? Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Was that, oh my God. Wait, woof. Who was that? My love, do you ever dream of candy coated rain? Who was that? Who fucking sings that song? No, it was not Boyzone. No, it was Take That. It was Take That. The song that I just sang was Take That. Westlife I do remember, and they were really cute. 112. Wait, 112? Oh my God. We're just spiraling out. This always happens when the 90s come up. Dude, I love 112. Peaches and Cream, disgusting. Love 112. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. '90s music is so good. 112 just made fuck music. Yeah, there was like a whole genre of like R&B groups, right? There was like 112, Blackstreet. Blackstreet was more my jam. I loved 112, right? But I really liked some of Blackstreet's songs. Like, don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. That came out when I was like in elementary school, and I was crying like I knew anything about life. There was something about that song that just fucking got to me. Wait, who did Candy Rain? I gotta find out who did Candy Rain from y'all, because I love that song and I can't remember who did it. 112? No, they fucking didn't. No, that's not Candy. Candy Rain was not 112. Candy Rain. Soul for Real. Someone said it in chat. Soul for Real. Jagged Edge was my dad's favorite. Yeah, Jagged Edge, Blackstreet, 112. Drew Hill, someone said. There were a bunch of them. SWV. Oh my God. Soul for Real did Candy Rain. I'm looking at it right now. Chocolate Rain. Different era. Do you ever dream of... And Vogue. I hate to sound like an old person, but can real music come back? I miss real music. Pop music today is terrible. D'Angelo, R.I.P. Candy coated. I just feel like I'm at the fucking skating rink. Yes, someone just said skating. English Muffin, yes, skating in the dark. Casey and JoJo All My Life partner skate. So good. Yeah, people are like, yeah, Tate McRae. I'm like, what? Someone on Twitter said her music sounds like what they put like as background music in a sex scene on like a Netflix show. It's so true. And Vogue, Salt and Pepper, yes. Rosalia, is it good? Is her new album good in a wild way? Oh my God, Timbaland just making every song so everything sounded the same. What a great time. Timbaland and Missy Elliott? I'm sorry. How? What will top that? What will tap that? Oh my God, Tattoo. Tattoo came out like the year that I came out. How lucky am I? All the things you said, running through my head. Oh my God, so gay. Mary J. Blige. Oh my God. In this dancery. Oh, Sean Paul. Sean Paul Temperature was my ringtone for a long time in college. Yeah, Tattoo was great. Oh my God, I could do this all day. I can't stand the rain. Roberta Flack original, right? I believe. As my dude, bring back ring back tones, but I guess none of us really like call each other. But oh my God, the ring back game. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Oh yeah, I think that was specifically my song for my sister before I made it Bossy by Khalees. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta get into this stuff. There wasn't much to like talk about with Boy Throb. It was just fun watching them investigate it. Let me see if I took any like little notes besides the 98 Degrees slander. I will say the girlies' presence was missed this episode. Because all of the Boy Throb songs are like female pop artists. Like they did Renee Rapp, they did Taylor Swift. They did a bunch of them and they were just like, I don't know if this is a cover or not. It's like, guys, get your shit together. Shania Twain. I can remember the bedroom, like my friend's bedroom, when we first listened to that Shania Twain album. Yeah. I love the tweet that's like, whenever Shania Twain says, "Let's go, girls," I feel like I could kick a door off its hinges. So true. Oh my God, The Boy Is Mine. Let's just do this. Let's just all keep naming artists from the 90s. Oh, Reba McEntire, Fancy. My best friend is from Texas. We sing that song all the time. Oh, I have an S Club 7 story. So when I was little, we had, when I was younger, we had a family computer, right? Because it was the 90s. We did not have each have our own thing or whatever. And that motherfucker, I figured out that I could record myself singing. Bitch. I recorded myself singing. Wait, first of all, I see Gladys Knight and the Pips. Hell fucking yeah. Gladys Knight and the Pips, Do You Hear What I Hear is the best Christmas song of all time. I'm not taking questions. So I figured out that I could record myself singing. And so I downloaded an S Club 7 song. I don't actually know the name of it now, but I know how it goes. And so I was like, I never had a dream come true till the day that I found you. And I recorded the whole thing and I saved it. And my fucking mom listened to it and she was like, your voice is so beautiful. And I was like, stop, Mom! God, that's my privacy! And I was like so humiliated that she had listened to it. GWAM karaoke? I would do that for a member stream. Just you guys can give me a request and I'll sing. And you guys can call in and sing. That'd be really fun. Oh my God. Oh God, no. Now we're getting into the alternative stuff. I can't. We will be here doing this all night. But Lit is so fucking underrated. I'll just say that. Lit's album, so good. We are all the same person. Yeah, for real. I also had a Prodigy moment when I was in Catholic school. So Breathe and Firestarter and Smack My Bitch Up, like the Fat of the Land album is like just tattooed on my heart. Breathe with me. Selena! Yes! Fuck Yolanda. Doesn't she get out next year? I loved Prodigy. I loved Power Man 5000. Rage Against the Machine. Like I had a real moment for all that stuff. Billiam, Silverchair. Oh my God, Anna's song. Open fire from the wind's desire, I believe in you. Oh my God, I loved Silverchair. Fuck, I need to download some Silverchair into Spotify. Dude, Lit is so good. What is that album called? It might have just been called Lit. It's no surprise. A Place in the Sun. A Place in the Sun. Oh, well, we should definitely go to karaoke if we do a meetup, for sure. Yolanda, what's her deal? Let me look. Yolanda Parole. Yolanda Saldivar was denied parole in March and will be eligible for review again in March 2030. Okay. So she's not getting out. Honestly, she's safer. Tyler Null, I was waiting for someone to say Goo Goo Dolls. Oh, wait, who's the other one? It's not Goo Goo Dolls. Who was I thinking of? Gin Blossoms. Gee, my friends and I at work, when I had an office job, our vocal stem was just singing entire Gin Blossom songs. Hey, jealousy. We would just get so into it. What's the other fucking Gin Blossom song that we would always sing? Oh, and we would also do Adia by Sarah McLachlan. Adia, dude. We were so fucking stupid. Oh, we think it was Hey Jealousy, but we would do Anywhere You Go, I'll Follow You Down. Listen, if you're lost, just read the chat. You're going to get so many bangers. You're going to get so many great suggestions. Here's a sleeper. Here's a sleeper that had so many hits in the 90s, early 2000s. Let me give you two. That they're still making cool music. Fastball. Their music sounds exactly the same. So if you liked it in the 90s, it sounds the same today. Fastball had so many songs. And Sister Hazel. Can we talk about fucking Sister Hazel? Was it Your Winter? Oh my God, that song. Vitamin C graduation song. I got called out from Nick's chat. What does that mean? What's going on? Huh? Hey, GWAM, I 2 times to catch up and I got called out from Nick's chat. Oh, because you were over there telling him he's my brother husband? Absolutely no smash mouth allowed in this chat, Woof. Sister Hazel was at your college. We had OAR and we had Kanye. Cranberries were great. Paramore was great. Hayley Williams has a new album. I was just wondering about her. You literally choreographed and sang Cheetah Girls at recess. I made my sister do so many choreographed dances. The one we both still remember some of, Crazy by Britney Spears. You drive me crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, it was Kanye back when it was like the college dropout tour and it was awesome. It was awesome. It was the best show I'd been to ever. Okay, we need to calm down. There's a lot to do. Do we want to do it? Do we want to get depressed talking about Teddy Glow? I guess we should, right? We'll transition slowly here. Here is, I know a lot of you did not get to sign the card for Hila because we were working very quickly to make sure she got it on the day that she was feeling like quitting. So here it is. What the frig is going on? Why is this not copying over? Oh, for fuck's sake. Copy. Paste. There we go. And now we enter. Oh my God. Oh, this stupid keyboard. What is going on with it? I'm going to fucking kill someone. Just kidding. I think I figured it out. And it was my problem. Nope, it wasn't. It's the keyboard. There we go. All right. So this is what we made for Hila. Congratulations, Queen. And I just said, congratulations on launching Teddy Glow and selling it out. We are also proud of you and the hard work you do every day. The new products are gorgeous and full of life, just like you. We know the haters can get loud, but you are so talented and surrounded by so much love. Family, XOXO, the H3 fam. And almost 250 of you, I think it's 244, left really wonderful, sweet messages for Hila. So thank you, everybody. You did a great job, and she posted a thank you on her story, right? And she also, she let me know that she was really thankful for it. So thank you all for participating. That was really, really kind of you, and I appreciate you working on a quick turnaround. So yay, we love that. Okay, so we're in the groove now, right? We're kind of ready to talk about this. So let's let our friends chat about it, eh? I'll put this to 1.25 because I think most of us have watched it, right? Okay, here we go.
Let's talk about the matter at hand, the Teddy Glow update. Hila,
Okay.
how are you feeling?
I feel much better now.
You had a day and people reaching out and
Yes.
That makes me
lots of
feel
support,
good.
which was really nice.
Yes, so much. I don't know where to begin. Where should we
Well,
begin?
let's see. So we made a post on Teddy Glow. In fact, let's start by showing the post that started it all, I guess, you know. Let's see.
It was
Is this, wow, okay.
First, before we start talking about this, let me just emphasize that people, please do not message or interact with any of these.
Yeah, I
people we're
loved
talking
like the
about.
icy
Yes.
blue
There's some
eyeshadow. I feel like it's very in line with what the color analyst had to say, right? About the colors that she should use. It looks beautiful on her.
That we feel acted inappropriately and cruelly against us, but they're at the same time also just, private. Well, they're models, but like they're not internet people in the same way we are. So, and anyway, just that doesn't help anything. Your support has been extraordinarily appreciated. But anyway, I just want to say for the record, please do not go to any of these people.
Yes,
and
we know.
message them or
Don't
comment
talk
about
to
them.
these
That
people.
too,
Just
don't
let
try
it
to
fly.
speculate. Like if you're not sure who did what or who said what, don't try to speculate and message.
Yeah, because that's crazy. That there were some people who were messaging the wrong people. Like, just don't do it. Right? That's
The ones
what they
to
want.
find
They
out
don't
or
want us to
anything
do
like
it.
I've heard from like one model, for example, who didn't pick a side. If anything, she was supporting me in all of this. That she's also getting now messages.
Shout out to her.
People
I'll make that clear.
wrongfully are messaging.
I'll make that clear.
And either way, I know that everybody's
And let me just say, and not, I have a couple like things to say here, right? First of all, the snark talking point of like, oh, they just keep centering themselves and acting like they're the victims. You guys are the ones who are victimizing them and making them have to keep doing this, have to keep defending themselves and explaining themselves, because you are putting their business and their safety in jeopardy. So they're gonna talk about it. So if you're sick of hearing them victimize themselves, then stop fucking victimizing them. And they'll stop. Like, literally all of us want to move on. And also, if you feel like attacking Ethan and Hila is doing like anything positive, I mean, you guys know it's not. And so, I mean, I think all of us should just come to terms with the fact that these people cannot be reasoned with, right? Like, there is no perfect combination of words that will make these people see what the truth is, because they know the truth. Just like Madison knows it wasn't blackface, right? They know the truth. They don't care what the truth is. So I think that if we spend less time responding to them and explaining ourselves to them, and we spend more time cultivating this community and finding real connections and friendships and having fun, I think that stuff is going to start to fade at least a little bit. Because look at what happened with AB. AB stood up and said, I am not taking your fucking bait anymore, right? And he is so much more at peace because it's not working. It's not working on him, right? So they've had to move on to someone like Madison, who is more vulnerable, is just sitting there wringing her hands, right? And I wonder if that is why it is women who keep doing this, because these snarkers keep targeting and pushing women who they see as vulnerable, more liable to crack under pressure and just do what they're told. Like, is that part of it? It kind of feels like it is. But either way, it's giving them, not even giving them fuel, but just trying to like explain and defend yourself. It doesn't matter. Like, I had several conversations on Twitter this week with people, and I mean, talk about just completely willfully misunderstanding everything I said, just twisting every single thing just to stay mad, just to stay off common ground with me, right? As soon as they start doing that, I just mute them, because there's no point. There's no point. They are fixing nothing. They are changing nothing. They are improving nothing. And I'm not saying like, oh, just ignore them and they'll go away. But yeah, I do think the people pleasers thing is a piece of it, right? So they're like they're an easier target for Snark, because Snark knows that they will be more upset if people hate them. I don't care if you hate me. And more women would benefit from feeling that way. As soon as you prove their point wrong, they change the goalpost, right? And that's what Hila says here. So let's just watch through all I'm just gonna leave it running, and I can turn it down and chat a little bit over it if things are kind of lagging, but yeah, let's go.
I'm happy to see what happened, but yeah, messaging them just doesn't help anybody.
So anyway, this is the post, right?
This one
Yeah,
I
it was
hadn't
like
even.
R2
Oh wait, hold on.
amazing.
So that's
Guru,
that.
crazy.
Including
What?
So that was the
First
post.
one-
I hadn't
tag
seen.
people because of the harassment that everybody that works with me ends up getting.
Yeah, it's been like that for a long time.
So we've stopped tagging people.
It's
and
crazy.
Then I noticed the makeup artist that we worked with. I noticed at some point after we posted that in their story, they shared this and said something like,
So here's the first one.
Poor Hila. She
Are you
looks like
managing
she's been
diabetes?
crying all day
Lower
yesterday.
your A1C
I think we're okay.
without finger sticks. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus.
Thank you
sensor
so
tab.
much.
That's what they said.
Do I look diabetic to you?
All right, so
That's not the first
Acarus Beauty posted
Oh, it is the
this,
first one. Sorry.
So you.
and then they
stories
posted
after-
this, which I had not seen. I had only seen stuff from the model and the makeup assistant, so this one was new to me. Oh yeah, she still looks good, but just her eyes look like she's been crying. Ugh. What a waste of time,
They shared that.
So who posted this? Him?
Him.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, makes
So I'll read it. He goes, I don't stand with any government or force that thrives on oppression. I stand with the liberation and safety of all people living under oppression. Truly a brave stance, by the way.
Yeah, same idiot.
No, just before,
Not an idiot with
I
peace and
want to
love.
also make it clear
Like,
that
God.
after I saw that, I texted him because he's the one that I actually have a phone number of. The rest I don't. I texted him and I was like, I gave him my perspective on everything, and he did send me a really nice message back.
That's good.
That's good.
That is not.
All right,
like,
then let's
ashamed
jump
of
to the
what we
people that are
talked-
being
Their
dickheads.
Coverage has been really good on topics that I end up watching. Like you really.
Talking about
You're good with
Deorio.
He's the Pope. And I'll say
Alright.
this was because just so that the other girl who didn't say it, at least it was this model.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the model that said
And again,
shit.
this is not a call to
Leave
interact
them
or harass
alone.
her.
No.
Not
Leave
even
them
harass, but just
alone.
leave her alone, right? That's not my purpose in saying that. To be clear. So here it is. It was brought to my attention that the brand owner of the makeup brand I modeled for is in support of Israel. I find that phrasing so interesting too. It's not even like is in support of genocide, just in support of Israel. It's like, what does that mean? I mean, she was born there.
It's so stupid. Like this is just such a pointless. This is such a pointless online war to fight because it's not helping anything. If anything, you're alienating potential allies that actually have family in Israel that could get more resistance going. I don't understand this tactic at all. This is like mass delusion at this point.
I'm disgusted, to say the least. When I was presented this job, I had no knowledge of this and would have said no otherwise.
Yeah,
I've
we can
always
be
been
critical
vocal
here
about
in
my
chat,
support
just
for
don't take it out of
Palestine
chat.
and all oppressed and marginalized groups under an oppressive system. I know where my heart and core values lie. All photos have been deleted off my page, and I do not align myself with that brand. One mistake doesn't determine my entire identity nor heart. Moving forward.
Neither does where someone is born. And again, she's apologizing to Snark here because they are the ones who are attacking her. One mistake. She considers what she did a mistake, right? Working with Ethan and Hila. One mistake doesn't define me. Okay, but it defines not even a mistake. Just the happenstance of being born in Israel. Doing mandatory service, which, again, Moses Hackman also did to a much more violent degree than her, and they get zero shit.
Forward, and I will be diligent about the brands and people I work with. Now, that's a fascinating statement she made at the end there. But what was your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, that's the one that really.
This is sad.
Wait, what, Ducky? I don't know. Yeah, I started to feel so depressed when I saw this one because it's like, first of all, none of what is said here is true. Second of all, it just makes me feel like anybody that comes close to me then feels like they have to apologize and be completely disgusted that they interacted with a Zionist. And it's like, I don't know, there's like so many levels to it that
I think it's not even so much the message, which was very nasty and extremely unprofessional.
And then I didn't even have her phone number, or we weren't following each other, I guess, on Instagram. So I went to try to DM her and I couldn't on Instagram. I had her email and I sent an email, never got a reply back after this.
The wild thing to me, and like they talk about it a little bit, about how they understand how crazy it is to get inundated with something like this if it's not something you're used to, right? But also, isn't the nature of being inundated, wouldn't that make you think something weird is going on? Like if this like group of people are just like flying in out of nowhere. I feel like we've all been on the internet long enough to sort of sense when there's like, that just feels like it would feel fishy to me. And also, you know Hila in real life. Why would you not ask her something? Like, why would you not ask her if any of this was true? Because these people are young and they're afraid of confrontation and they're afraid of looking like they support a genocide. When you got to realize, or you got to ask yourself, who is setting that standard? Who are you letting decide what your politics are? Who are you letting decide what it means to be for genocide? These are fucking losers who know nothing about geopolitics. And you're letting them tell you that you love genocide? Like, who are they? Who are they? And you're letting them decide for you how you show up in the world. Why does their opinion matter? If all of these people just stopped giving a fuck what Snark says and realize they're just a bunch of fucking rats whose opinion, if they met them in person, they would not care about at all, then this would disappear overnight. They would find another vulnerable target for their emotional terrorism, which again is impacting literally nothing in Gaza. Stop being afraid of these people. Oh no, they think I support a genocide. I don't fucking care. I know I don't. Who the fuck are they? Just imagine a random stranger coming up to you and being like, I'm disappointed in you. Okay, who the fuck are you? Literally, who are you?
But it's not so much the email as it is like, this is what we expect now every time we interact with anybody online. Any partner, sponsor,
it's crazy.
Model, makeup person, literally anybody we interact with.
And again, all they would have to do is stop giving a shit when some random group of people just tell them what to do, and this would all go away. Right? Like, I don't think they understand the power they are giving to literal nobodies. And I don't just mean like, oh, nobody, they don't have any followers, clout. Not about that. You don't know these people. You don't know if you should or shouldn't respect them. So why are you giving them so much power? It doesn't make sense.
It's like being pressured by a mob of psychopaths to say something.
They're no one. They aren't supporting you. They aren't paying your bills. They're no one. They are no one. Why are you letting them determine who you work with? You're going to cut yourself off from life-saving money? Because one of these models is like trying to raise money for her rent or for their rent. You're going to cut yourself off from that because a bunch of faceless people told you to? Who are they? They are no one. Why do you feel bad when they say you love genocide? You know you don't.
Like this, right?
Jesus
And,
Christ.
It was like almost immediately after the post, someone that Hila knew and worked with, and now it ended up being 3 people from the shoot who made a comment, right?
Yeah. So
3 out of like 5 people that were there.
Hang on. I need to do a members poll because this is going to take forever. Members, do you want me to do the tea time tomorrow after I do my makeup? Would that be better than doing it super late tonight? I'm going to do a members poll. Not a member. Tonight. Tomorrow. With makeup or not a member. Tea time. I want to make sure that we get through this, and we're going to be up really late if we do that. All right. So y'all weigh in on that.
no, there are more.
2 models, 2 assistants.
There are 3 models. 3 models.
I only saw those 2.
If you're down for either, vote for tomorrow.
Yeah, no. There's another model. 3 models, 2 assistants, hair and makeup, and photographer.
So I mean, it was like half. Immediately, like, I had no idea I was working for an Israeli. I would have never fucking taken the job. Which again, I'm not blaming people for being reactive. I do think it was deeply unprofessional. But I wish people would just learn a little, just be a little more thoughtful. It's like, she did not choose to spawn in. She didn't choose
In
to spawn
Israel.
point, right?
Horrible
Sometimes you
poll.
spawn
Thank you.
in a shitty spot and you get sniped before you even get a chance to move. Like, she did not choose her fucking spawn point. So don't call the person on your team shitty who got sniped immediately for getting a bad spawn point. Do you follow?
Kind of.
Oh, Hila.
I wish people would just fucking stop blaming people for where they're born.
Yeah.
Isn't that common knowledge? Don't we all know? Don't we all know that?
And also, like, what does it serve? What does it serve? And someone on Twitter, like, insulted me, like, ad hominem attack, right? And I was like, what are you trying, like, what does this serve? Like, oh, people who support genocide or people who support Israel should be shunned out of society. It's like, okay, well, I don't support either of those things. But what good does it serve? What good does it serve to cut off allies who are Israeli? What good does it serve to say all Israelis are like inherently evil and irredeemable? And again, they would not have to keep talking about this if you guys weren't fucking trying to ruin their lives for no reason.
Thought we all knew that. Right? This girl's kind of big too, though. She has like 100,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a large Instagram model character. So yeah, pretty depressing. I mean, here's another one.
I'm surprised that they can still have empathy for these people, right? And I'm glad they do. Like the empathy toward the feeling of being inundated and not knowing what to do. But like if you're in this situation and you have a real in-life person who you've worked with for a full day and you're letting what a bunch of randoms on the internet say outweigh that actual human relationship, that is fucking brain rot. Do you think they harass politicians the same way they go after these models? Absolutely not. They fucking don't.
One?
For sure they don't.
Oh, it goes by they. Apologies.
Because that's not easy. They can't get an easy reaction from that.
The person who says, I will be more diligent to work with people that don't support Israel in the future is fascinating because on her resume, these are all on the BDS list.
And the thing is, they would not be under the microscope if they hadn't been the one to announce that their politics are pure. So if you're gonna make this big high horse announcement, this sweeping generalization about how pure your work is and how you don't even You won't even be in the same room with an Israeli. And then you are working with all these cosmetic companies that are on the BDS list, all of these luxury companies. Your principles are off then.
But
It's
nobody
just-
cares. Nobody
it's
gives a fuck,
hypocritical.
right, about that. I'll tell you what's the craziest one
No, this was an easy win for them.
is that these people work with Trisha.
So that's the next person.
One of these people works with Trisha.
Crazy.
Yeah. So then after
Trisha's able to go on Broadway. She's able to have sponsorships. She's able to live her life like unfucking bothered by a horde of psychopaths because her snark got removed for no fucking apparent reason, right?
so the next one is Selena, and she
It's a very interesting double standard, right? Because Trisha has been like vocally pro-Israel, not just I care about the civilians who were killed. She has been like, I love the IDF. Huge Israeli flag, which you never, ever, ever see Hila and Ethan doing, right? So what is the difference? What is it? You can see why they think it's because they are Jewish and Israeli. That for some reason that makes them more untrustworthy than the people that are actually like, yeah, we love Israel, fuck Palestinians, right? Like Trisha literally said that. And you've let her off the hook. Because she donated one time. But y'all are still bringing up pedo troll from 15 years ago? It doesn't make any sense.
was the makeup assist. And once I saw her also say that, I was like, okay, I'm
3 now. It's like it's
so
just,
sad.
I mean,
I'm
wanted,
just telling Ethan,
So
like, I think
annoying.
it's time to just quit everything, like just disappear from the internet altogether.
well, Trisha paid
Pull a
us.
Jenna
I'm gonna keep
Marbles.
this up
I don't blame
because,
her for
it's
feeling
important
that
for you
way.
guys to know that the people who are trying to ruin our lives for being Israeli, there's like a massive picture. I don't know why.
Yeah, there she is in her
I don't know why
IDF
it's not showing
shirt.
in the Google search. Someone send me this, please. And then there's this one too. Why are the pictures so small? Here. Anyway, let me pull up her statement. Makeup assistant speaks out against Teddy Glow. So this is the girl who's been really wilding, or is it the
Yes.
other
No, it's
I don't
her.
know what you mean really well.
It's her.
Just another statement.
She had a shitty response to
girl? Well, one of
someone's
them has
email.
been really nasty and just continues to like be more inflammatory. I don't know who. Anyway, I'll read this one from one of the assistants now. The third person.
I feel
I'm
like
proud of-
Jenna was really the canary in the coal mine, right? Like things have not gotten better. She would come back. And she would, if she said one wrong thing, she would be driven off the internet again. It's like it's just so stupid. And at the end of the day, it makes no difference, right? They are just tilting at windmills. They are fighting shit that isn't even there. They are making no impact. Like that is the most important thing to me. It's just hatred. It's not activism. This is not activism. Destroying a small business that employs people in LA, tons of creatives, for somebody who does not financially fund Israel or support them at all, who voted against the Netanyahu regime twice, what does that serve? Nothing. It's fucking bullshit.
The looks I contributed to for this campaign. It's unfortunate to hear about the
No
brand
impact.
owner and her support of Israel.
Again, like the brand owner and her support, it's like we were there together and interacted.
Oh,
and
no,
it just feels
she
so
supports
weird
Israel.
to then see people talk about me like that, and like
Yeah, just erasing her and not like you can't even say her name. And again, I just can't get past like you were there all day with someone in person and you don't like reach out and ask them about this. Like that's such coward behavior. And I know these people are young, right? And they just don't want to have their hands dirty at all. Don't want to be accused of genocide by a bunch of people they don't fucking know. This is like the it's like the toxicity of youth, or like the curse of youth, right? Is just being so afraid of making a mistake that you fuck yourself and that you lose your integrity. Like, how do you not message and be like, hey, I heard this weird stuff about you? Then you would have gotten the truth, and you would have been able to say, who the fuck are you? I don't care what you think. I had a great time working with Hila. Like, how? I guess that's a skill you learn as you age, but like to shoot yourself in the foot like this is just so embarrassing.
She was born there. Is that what you mean? Like,
No,
I mean,
but like,
the fuck?
how about
Yeah,
try
she
to
supports
reach out or
Israel.
ask
What does
me
that
or
mean?
do some Google yourself. I don't know what's the appropriate thing, but I feel like immediately rushing to make a statement like this about somebody.
Yeah, and just like what she said, you don't even have to message Hila directly if you are that afraid of confrontation with an evil Israeli who you spent a whole day with. Like, how many showers does it take, right? You don't even have to talk to her. Just fucking Google it. It's lazy. It's lazy.
I mean, the shoot was a long day, a whole day we all spent together. It's very intimate. Everybody feels bonded on a shoot like that.
Yep.
We all had a great day. We loved the photo shoot. Like, so, you know, it feels like crazy to say this.
Well, it just feels like
It's like surreal.
anti-Semitism is the noble racism. Like, there's never been, at least in my world, I'm sure, like, if you go back in the day, people consider probably, like, racism against black people to be noble, right? In some circles. But it feels like in leftist circles, hating Jewish people is just the noble. It's okay to be racist. I saw this one post. It was fascinating. I think it was on the subreddit. It was a picture of a woman. It was a tattoo of a woman with a Nazi.
All right, they're gonna get into this. I have to pee really bad. Shout out to my water. I will be right back. Take a little break, everybody. Okay, we're back. The bun is back. All right, let me just skip ahead a little bit here, because we don't need to talk about the Hitler tattoo. We all know that's fucked up. Okay.
Place.
I will
Okay.
not stay in my place.
Thank you, Ethan.
But also, like, when you realize that these people work
Fuck
for all
ass
these BDS
buns in
companies,
chat.
and the one that really blows my mind always is that,
Wait. Did he just say BDSM companies?
that these people work for all these BDS companies.
Okay.
And the one
I
that
said
really blows my
BDSM.
mind always is that they work with Trisha. Trisha
work with Trisha.
literally was paid by Israel and flew a giant Israeli flag from her house. Now, this is
Yep.
clearly not about Palestine. If we're the enemy and she is not, this is clearly not to do. I don't know what it has to do with, but if you guys are supporting her and attacking us, which by all means that's what it seems like, this is not about Palestine.
Literally, like they got so mad at Ethan for saying he wanted to visit Israel with the family and to like show what Israel's really like. Look at this shit. Talk about celebrating an apartheid state. Literally working with the Israeli government. Think about all of the conspiracy theories they have about who's paying Ethan and Hassan saying that he works with the ADL and all the criticism of the charities that what's his name? Ahmed was putting up. All of this stuff that's like conjecture and speculation. And here you have Trisha Paytas flying an Israeli flag. It does not get clearer than that. Hila gets a blue Star of David tattoo, the sign of Judaism, not the sign of Israel. It wasn't an Israeli flag. It was a fucking Star of David. Here's Trisha with a literal Israeli flag the size of her fucking house. Like the most unsubtle dick sucking of Benjamin Netanyahu, and she gets no flack for it. So how are Ethan and Hila supposed to think this is about anything except hating them specifically? Whether it's about them actually being Jewish, unlike Trisha, actually being Israeli, or is it because Ethan actually stood up to Hassan? This is why there's no point in arguing with snarkers, because the fucking evidence is so clear that their principles are out of whack, that they are not consistent. That this is just about hate and harassment. It is not actually about Israel, because how does she get away with this? What penance has she done that they have deemed acceptable? She posted about it one time, posted about Palestinians one time, gave some money. Ethan and Hila have done more than that. And yet, Trisha's husband was in the military flying fucking planes and dropping bombs on actual Palestinians. They treat Hila like she did that. What does Moses get? Nothing.
Can I just ask them a sort of somewhat of a tangential question here?
Sure.
Why was the state of Israel spending money on Trisha Paytas making this post?
I'm not. Oh, you know why?
What was the
'Cause,
objective?
Visit
so Trisha's
Israel.
always been obsessed with Jews in Israel.
I see. Visit. It must like the tourism.
Yeah, it's a
board or
tourism
something?
thing,
Okay.
But she was.
Why is the secretary worse than the guy who worked with bombs? It's a great question. It's a great question that they can't answer. Their answer would be stupid.
Trying to be big in Israel for a long time. You guys didn't see it, but they were working behind the scenes, her and Moses. She even had like a little reality show or something, a pilot or
I
something.
remember
that they
from the
shot in Israel.
time when we were still talking or something, weren't they planning like a wedding in Israel? So
Uh-huh.
a wedding here, a wedding in Israel.
She thought like if
They were planning like 3 weddings, right? One in Israel, one in California, and then I feel like there was a third wedding that I'm not remembering.
I can't be big in America, maybe I can be big in Israel.
Yeah.
That's the thing people don't understand.
This poll
She
is
loves
tight. I
fucking-
might have to be the tiebreaker.
Look at this, man. I mean, what the fuck? When are you ever going to catch me getting paid by the state of Israel to fly? Like, what the fuck is this? And by the way, this was not that long ago. So why is it, right, that everybody...
I think it's because Trisha doesn't give a fuck. Like, I think that's another piece of it, is that Trisha refuses to be canceled. No matter what people say about her, no matter what she's done, no matter how she's criticized, she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. Hila's problem is that she cares. That's why they target people like Hila and Olivia and AB and Lena, because they care. They know that they will get a reaction out of these people. They know that they can make these people feel bad by making them think that they are bad people. Trisha is like a cockroach. She does not die. Right? So is the answer to be more like Trisha? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Defending yourself clearly doesn't work. But maybe it really is to just be like, just ignore it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Maybe it is because she's not Jewish. I'd rather be an Hila than a Trisha. Same.
Buddy we work with.
But you didn't show why we're talking about it, because the last girl that made this statement,
This girl.
she has a Trisha post pinned on her page.
Fantastic,
She's,
right?
The most
Mind
proud of that
you,
work.
Hila was 18 to 20 years old. How old was Trisha when she was fucking flying old blue here? This was like, what, 5 years ago? Max? Is she pregnant here, maybe? I can't tell. It's too far away. Why is nothing Ethan and Hila ever do forgiven? Like, that right there is irrational. That right there, to me, screams, oh, these people can't be reasoned with. And because they can't be reasoned with, their opinion doesn't matter. It was 2 years? Okay, 2 years ago. So even more recently. But she's grown up since then. She's just a little girl.
With
But you didn't show why we're talking about it, because the last girl that made this statement,
this girl.
she has a Trisha post pinned on her page.
Fantastic,
She's,
right?
the most proud of that work.
She says again,
So much to
it's
pin it.
unfortunate to hear this brand owner supports Israel. Pinned, by the way. Pinned. So you tell me, what the fuck is this about?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Again, so that's 2 for 2 inconsistent principles. To me, that says, I don't actually care about doing the right thing. I just don't want to get in trouble on the internet. Like, I feel like the comments culture has really fucked with the morality barometer for young people, where they are more afraid of getting in trouble than they are of doing the actual wrong thing. So it's become like the path of least resistance right now in internet culture is to support Palestinians, and also at the same time, you also have to fucking hate Israelis. And it's okay if you hate Jews too. Like, all of that is okay. You get extra points if you're really gross about Israelis and think that they're all evil. They all come from the same, like, rotten seed or whatever it is, right? Like, that is like the cachet right now. It is unpopular. Trust me, I know, because I've been squarely in the middle fighting with people on both sides. It is unpopular to actually still be interested in the truth and trying to figure out what is the most effective way forward, instead of just this fucking weird, unproductive campism. It is not easy. That is the hard thing to do. The easy thing right now as a young person online, I'm not saying this is true when it comes to the government, But as a young person online, the easy thing to do is just say, I'd rather not even look into it. I'm just going to assume this Israeli person is bad. I'm going to assume this Jewish person is bad and save myself the trouble. That is literally the path of least resistance.
Still pinned. And then, I mean, here she is cosplaying as IDF soldier.
And to be clear, a lot of Israelis do not think of Palestinians as people, right? A lot of Israelis have been raised and brainwashed to think that Palestinians are evil and want to kill them. Just like here in the United States, a lot of people think trans people and gay people are groomers. A lot of people think that brown people across the border just want to come here and take their jobs and kill them and rape them. I don't think alienating the people who agree with you and are also Israeli is the way to get more Israelis to agree with you and change their government. But that's not what they're interested in. They're interested in destruction. They want Ethan and Hila destroyed. They want Israel destroyed. They want everyone in Israel destroyed, which is just not going to happen. Like, if we can just deal with the facts. Is it 8 million people? They're not just going to disappear. So all the virtue signaling in the world and trying to run creators off the internet is not going to make Israel disappear. We have to deal with the reality of the situation.
She came to my Passover dinner dressed up as a fucking IDF soldier in a beret, which is psychotic. Actually, I think this is what she wore.
Yeah,
this is what.
Imagine Hila wearing this and them ever living it down. They are still sharing a charcoal face mask and saying it's blackface. Imagine Hila ever living this down. So what's the difference? What is the difference?
What you wore.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a little Jewish dinner tonight.
It was just bizarre, man.
It was.
Right? Like, we don't. That's not how we
Insane.
walk around.
All right, I'm calling
Just for
it.
the record.
Tonight is up by 2 points, so I guess we're going to do it tonight.
I
Okay.
love,
We will
you
do
know, it
that
all started with
after.
Zohan. Like
That's
that-
an interesting point.
I know that she loves that movie.
And by the way,
She
people.
was, she was an Adam Sandler stan in general.
Thank you,
right?
members.
Yeah, she bought a bunch of his
Yeah,
clothes
going to
out
be
there.
late night.
Well, maybe not the clothes buying part, but enjoying Adam Sandler films.
She
Yeah.
did. Um,
And then the
people tell Hila she's the raider of Ramallah. Dude, Moses was literally in the military
Yeah.
unit. He flew a fucking battle helicopter in the army for
He
3
gets
years.
nothing. He gets nothing close.
the thing also is, like you said, the language keeps getting so vague. Like her support
Yes.
of Israel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you care to expand?
Like I was born
like,
there.
What about
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even like, oh, she loves genocide. Now it's just, if there's even a whiff that you support Israel, people will just be like, I don't want to get into it, right? It's just like this. It's the lazy thing to do. It's the lazy thing to do, to not actually take a quick Google and figure out what you're actually standing for.
Do I want everybody there to die? I mean, some people would
is
say that's
everybody
support
here
Israel.
that's now unhappy with the government, or are you guys still supporting America? Like,
I mean,
you know, if
Right.
America does horrible things, as an American, are you allowed to still like care about what happens to America, or care about your family that lives in America?
I mean, that sounds outrageous, but it's the same logic.
Yeah, they act like they
It's the
don't
exact same- I
care
mean, it's
about
even worse
their
because America's-
family.
I mean, as bad as the shit Israel's doing, which is terrible, America is the dawn.
And I think maybe that's a piece of it, that it's rooted in guilt, right? Like, we all have guilt about what America is doing and has done. But this manifestation of the guilt is just destructive, and it doesn't help anybody. Like, you're wasting your time.
Of that shit, right? Like 1 million Iraqis killed in distant. I mean, what the fuck, right?
The
But
audio
yet
up
you
a little
live here.
bit. Yeah, sure.
Interesting. Oh, yet you were born here. Racist.
How's that?
People always sidestep this question. I asked it of Hassan, and he never answered it. And people act like it's such a
Oh, here we
crazy,
go.
outrageous question, but it's really not. Imagine one day a group of Native Americans
definitely
from a
white
reserve
guilt.
roll up to a nearby suburb and just start blowing up and killing everybody there because it's their land and they want it back. And it is, right? By the same logic. Would you be okay with that? Would you just say that's okay? You know what? They're right. We're not going to respond. You know, we need to move.
You can think hypothetically you would be, right? You can think it'd be like, yeah, of course, I would just give. If the real people in your life started being murdered by someone, you would care. You would be sad. You would be traumatized. The entire fucking nation was traumatized by 9/11. Most of us didn't even know anybody in the towers. To think that you wouldn't be upset that someone like killed your family member if it came that close, your neighbor, your friend, but they just won't let in any kind of empathy for anybody who's Israeli because they would lose points. So they'll just lose like humanity points instead.
Move out of our house. They're right. Is that because that's the same? Am I wrong? I mean, that's literally the same logic.
It is a very
the only
good
difference
comparison.
is like 100 years.
And that's important.
So is it just a matter of time that makes the difference? Where being born somewhere, you know,
Yeah,
when
it's
do you
hard.
stop being a?
It is hard to watch in real time what has happened for millennia, right? Of civilizations battling for the same land. That is not fun to watch. And for most of human existence, we haven't had to watch it unless we were part of it, right? It was happening all over the world, but we didn't have to watch it because there was no TV, there was no internet. It is really awful. This is awful. It is just breeding generational trauma. It is terrible and should not be happening. But in 100 years, what does that change? You know, it's the same with religion, right? It's like give a religion 100 years and it's not a cult anymore. It's an organized religion. Like Scientology started out as like, you know, some nut job thing by L. Ron Hubbard in a book. People thought Jesus was crazy, right? They killed him. It is not fun to watch this kind of thing in modern day. It feels like it shouldn't be happening, and I agree that it should not be happening. But it is happening, and what the fuck do we do about it? I don't think us doing like playing out this proxy war on social media and trying to like take down small businesses is changing literally anything. No one wants to be watching this. No one wants this to be happening. No one normal wants this to be happening. But we happen to be born at a time when this is happening.
A colonizer, you know what I mean? Is it 100 years? Is it 200 years? I don't know. Nobody wants to actually even really engage that point.
And then when I say that they are hating me because I'm from Israel, then the snarkers are like, oh, what a way to miss the whole, what a way to be the victim. Yeah, they're only coming after you because you're Israeli. It's like, well, then explain, like, what is your
why
criticism?
are they?
Whenever-
And you guys are continuing to put the focus on them and not on the Palestinians. Why wouldn't they address it? You are the ones who keep centering Ethan and Hila. Like you are creating the problem for yourself, which I think you kind of like because it gives you purpose. but you guys are a huge distraction. You're distracting yourselves from actual activism.
Whenever we actually go into the details, everything changes all the time. Like, if I actually apologize for something, then no, that wasn't the problem. It's something else. You know? I saw now on that Beauty Guru or whatever subreddit, somebody was trying to argue with someone in the comments on my behalf. Like, say, you know, this thing out of context, or she never said that. And then they're like, no, you were not listening. I said she doesn't announce the IDF. Now it's like she never, what is the word?
So the comment was...
never denounced the IDF.
The comment was, Hila's against the genocide and she doesn't support Israel and what they're doing. And the comment was, no, you didn't hear what I said. She hasn't denounced the IDF. Okay.
Definitely not the same thing.
Anyway, so that happened there. And listen, you guys, I don't talk about this because...
This is the sad part.
Because it's painful and I don't want people to know. But I'll say, I mean, as far from a professional perspective, our entire lives are ruined. Collaborations, partners, business partners, employees, creators, you know, friends. Brittany Broski just completely stopped responding to me for no reason. We were really good buddies, texting, hanging out outside of the podcast. And I understand her career is important. But, like, I just find it fascinating that everybody is so against racism. I do not support racism. I fucking hate racism. It's the worst thing you can be. But the minute you actually stand to sacrifice something for your principles, then it's mom's the word.
Right. Like I said, right now in the internet sphere, the path of least resistance to protect your brand is to just... believe anybody who tells you that someone loves genocide. It is extreme. It is extremely like witch hunty behavior. I would rather just believe that they are infected than actually do any research that would ostracize me. Because then if I defend them, we all know what happens. Oh, well, now I'm a genocide lover, right? It is literally the same mob mentality, the same mass hysteria that's been happening forever. There are plenty of actual people who want Israel to crush Palestine. Israel to crush Palestine. There are plenty of actual people who hate Palestinians and who want them wiped off the map. Some of them are in office right now in this country. What does unfriending Ethan Klein impact? Nothing, but it gives you points with the most toxic people on the internet right now. With the fucking witch council. Because nobody wants to be accused of being a witch. And that's what happens when you defend Ethan and Hila. The power that has been given to these fucking idiots is wild.
I don't know him. I never talked to him. Lose my number. I don't want to be involved. Now, listen, I understand the reason that you don't want to get involved because it's a fucking shit show. And if you did voice your support, and any time you hung out with us, you would get...
You'd get the same kind of harassment that we've been getting for the last 2 years, 2+.
It's even worse. You become a target.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I think capitalism is such an engine for this, right? Because sponsors, advertisers, they hold a lot of the keys to people like Brittany Broski and her lifestyle, right? And Ethan and Hila and their businesses. If that was removed, because what they're really scared of is becoming unfriendly to brands. That's a big piece of it, right? They don't want to lose their subscribers because they'll lose money. They don't want to be perceived a certain way, even though they know in their hearts that they do not love genocide. They don't want to be perceived in any shape or form as unfriendly to brands or someone who should be unfollowed. And all of that is fueled by capitalism. All of it is fueled by money. It's just better to be safe. It's better to be safe and not rock the boat and not actually listen to real people with whom you've had relationships. Mind you, people like Britney, people like Trixie Mattel are fine. They could stand to actually look into shit and stand up for Ethan and Hila if they wanted to. So are we just hoarding wealth now? Hoarding opportunities? And again, why is anybody giving so much power to these fucking people? Because brands that pay money are very, very skittish about literally everything, any sort of scandal.
It's not like a one-time thing, right? Like you enter the universe.
Howie doesn't give a fuck. Howie doesn't give a fuck. Harley doesn't give a fuck. Right? There are some people who don't give a fuck, and guess what happens? No one bothers them. Because if they don't project that they are held hostage by the idea of being brand friendly, then it doesn't matter. So there really is like a capitalist engine to this. Rich Lux doesn't give a fuck. Martin doesn't give a fuck. Because these people are comfortable enough and smart enough to know you don't have to please everyone. And you're never going to please everyone. Everyone caves because they're afraid of losing money. That's what this is. They're afraid of losing money. Because none of them have actually looked into it to any real degree to judge Ethan and Hila in any real way, to know what they actually stand for. They just want to play it safe. And right now, playing it safe is denouncing anybody who the internet hive mind has decided is pro-genocide. It's fucking insane.
Of people who
It's mass hysteria.
Remained friends with them. But yeah, I mean, like,
And to be clear, it's not mass hysteria to support Palestine. I support a free Palestine. Everyone in this fucking chat supports a free Palestine, right? That's not the mass hysteria. The mass hysteria is targeting people that have nothing to fucking do with it, is scapegoating people that you can actually reach because you actually don't have any power in this situation. So you feel impotent. But you can get someone to lose their sponsors. It's so fucking corny. You are completely unproductive and useless.
we had a shoe collaboration we were working on for a long time. Back and forth. It came out beautifully. It was so great. It was a small shoe company.
The shoes were already made.
Yeah, they were done. They were basically a week from.
So
release.
where are these shoes and how do we get them?
That was really exciting because they were really
Where are
high
the
quality, nice shoes. And a week before the release, the owner calls us and says, "Hey, listen, basically we can't do the collab." I have like two store owners who said two managers who said they'll quit if we drop the shoe because you're
so fucking what? Their opinion is based in nothing. These are not evil people. These are not like Israeli operatives. Your managers are dumb. Get new managers. Like the lack of courage is just crazy. Capitalism really just turns people into fucking spineless shitheads because they would have made way more money on those shoes than those managers' salaries. What a dumb fucking decision.
Zionists or something.
Please go ahead and quit your job in this economy, you fucking idiot, over nothing. Over nothing. These are not the people that you should be protesting and boycotting.
And his thing was like, listen,
I do think Broski ghosting was pretty clearly related to all the heat, though. Sure, but who was she getting heat from? And why would you want to get on your knees for people that would do that to you? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why are you listening to these people that are clearly fucking nuts?
I don't know what it's about, and like listen, they're apologetic, right? But at the same time, we're not doing that collab, right? But we're not
So
answering our
dumb.
emails. That's why Hila wanted to quit.
Let
How
the
the fuck are you
fucking
supposed to grow
managers
business
quit, you fucking
and,
coward. Like that honestly, a business choice doesn't make any sense to me. That makes no fucking sense to me. 2 of your store managers are going to quit. Okay. That's dumb. That's dumb of them. They're uninformed. And they clearly make terrible decisions. So maybe they shouldn't be your managers.
Participate in this space. I feel like
nobody
serial rapists and murderers get
No,
treated the
literally.
same way.
Like I know people that worked on somebody like James Charles shoot, and they're treating me the same way.
Worse.
I don't think he gets treated as badly.
The makeup beauty.
I think people have moved on. I think people are fine with James Charles now.
Mm-hmm. And again, we have like a 1-to-1 example of her actual fucking brother flying attack helicopters for 3 years. Active service against Palestinians. And she is the one who is treated like she was dropping bombs on Palestine. Why? Why?
It's truly mad. That's what it feels like. It feels like I fucking raped or murdered someone, right? And I got away with it. That's what it feels like, and that's
It's
how people
just
talk
hatred.
About it.
It's
They
just
said they'll
hatred.
Quit their job if they go through
Let
with
them
the
quit.
collaboration.
It's so weird.
But then also pinning a post of them with Trisha. I mean, this is a separate thing, but the same type of person.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, again, I'm.
They absolutely would not have fucking quit their jobs as well. I mean, let them do it. But they would not have fucking quit their jobs. I can't believe that the owner like caved to that. Also without doing any research. Because then you could just be like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you don't want to work here, you don't have to work here. You're doing all this fucking tantrum shit for nothing. You're not helping Palestinians at all. So either stay and be professional or get the fuck out. What is going on?
I've not talked about it because what's the fucking point? But slowly over the years, it's gotten to the point where worse and worse, more partners, more sponsors, more friends.
I mean, there are people that enjoy working with us, but even since this happened, they explained to me on Instagram that they're scared to be tagged in our stuff because of the harassment that they get, and they're like, "Listen, I'm not mentally stable enough to handle all this. Like, I'd rather just not."
But this is all fake
scary.
power. This is all fake power that the snarkers have been given. Why are they the arbiters of what is proper activism? Why do they have this power? Because everyone has given it to them. The more people that just say, I don't give a fuck what they think, the less power they have. It's all made up. It's all fucking made up. Ugh, I don't know. All these fucking random people on the internet are telling me I should distance myself from you guys who I actually know in real life. What planet are we on? Literally, what planet are we on?
So, yeah.
And so, like, this is kind of the space that we've been existing in mentally. And then when Hila does this photo shoot, and 3 of the 6 people immediately are like, I denounce.
It's
and
mass
erase and,
hysteria.
fuck this, the owner who supports genocide, supports Israel, whatever that means. It just feels like...
Also, trying to get people to do this show with me was not easy.
Right.
I had a few people in mind already that I've worked with before.
Insanity.
And I thought, oh, we'll definitely shoot this together. We talked about it before. And when it was time to do it, they didn't want to associate with me anymore.
Yeah.
Cowardly. It's fucking cowardly. This is all
obviously
pointless.
racism. But like, it's so frustrating. It's so fascinating to me that all these extraordinarily progressive, woke people are participating in a racist hate campaign, and to them, it's just no big deal.
Talk about
It's like
performative.
nobody wants to fucking sacrifice a single mote, a single dust of anything that they have.
And also, there's no fucking sacrifice. As soon as you take their power away, they fucking shrivel and they move over to someone else that they think is vulnerable. You lose nothing. You lose nothing by standing up for your friends. It's
To actually
fake
stand up to do the
power.
right thing, right? That's what it feels like, and you know, it's hard not to. And I say that while understanding why people do that. But I'll say this:
It makes sense, but it's cowardly.
someone like Brittany Broski, I think is I don't think I'll ever forgive her. Like I
I'm
don't know
so
how far in
sad.
the future, or if this ever becomes a thing where like it blows over. I don't know, but like I don't think I can ever forgive a friend for just completely ghosting me because of a fucking racist hate campaign that's been targeted to me. And she's been targeted by the same people, by the way, ironically, for not talking about it at all.
That's what's
She was,
crazy.
I remember she was targeted. Like Brittany hasn't mentioned the genocide. She must be pro-Israel. And so
And these are the people she listens to. Like, I don't understand that. If people are treating you that way, why are you giving them what they want? I don't understand that logic of like, yeah, this group of people has been really ugly and disgusting to me. So I'm definitely going to do what they say. It's all because of advertisers and brands are so gun shy. But Brittany, you're fucking rich. You could do everything you're doing at this point without any fucking ads.
she made a statement after being badgered by it for a while, and I guess part of her,
Why do you listen to people who
offering to
badger
this
you and
group of
abuse
deranged
you?
internet activists was stop being friends with Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan and Hila have just be. Let me replay that. That's because I talked over it.
The amount of friends and associates.
Why is my keyboard not working? That's not fun.
But like, it's so frustrating. It's so fascinating to me that all these extraordinarily progressive woke people are participating in a racist hate campaign, and to them, it's just no big deal. It's like nobody wants to fucking sacrifice.
We saw this.
I say that while understanding why people do that.
Okay.
Someone like Brittany Broski completely ghosting me because of a fuck. She made a statement after being badgered by it for a while, and I guess part of her offering to this group of deranged internet activists was stop being friends with Ethan.
Yeah, this is like the easy penance to pay, right? It's like the easy indulgence to pay. Back in the Middle Ages, the Catholic priests, the church in general, ran this scam of making people pay indulgences to the church, paying more money, so they would get into heaven. And it feels like the indulgence of social media right now is to make a public show of distancing yourself from Ethan and Hila, that they are like the catch-all. They are like the catch-all for, and like the poster children for Israel. And if you're mean to them, then you have done your part, and you can go back to not having your sponsors be harassed. They're literally like an offering to these fucking losers, these antisocial, ineffective losers.
The amount of friends and associates that we've lost, you know, it's unreal. I mean, it's just unreal. It really is. There's almost nobody left, frankly.
Mm-hmm. It's
like
awful.
in the creator space, in the fashion space, in the makeup space, forget about it. You know, if we launched this like a year or 2 years ago, not a year ago, pre-October.
For October 7.
Like we could have had like Bella Poarch, Pokimane.
I forgot about Bella
all kinds
Poarch
of
and
different
how
friends.
she was on a lot.
we could reach out to and work with on this. These people are not going to talk to us now, and I understand why. Clearly, I'm not. And by the way, these people are not like close friends like I was with Brittany Broski, so I don't mean to even.
But again, the harassment is just
really cast blame onto them in that way. But the point is,
the power is invented.
The stigma is there, and it's so strong. And it's literally just because Hila was born somewhere. Because if it was anything else, then why are these people working with Trisha?
Yeah.
And I cannot stand, like, please don't tell me that is not why. Because
That's part of the crazy making, the
Yeah,
anti-Semites
you
feel.
hate
Because it is
Israelis. Full stop.
everything that I say doesn't matter. When I apologize, it doesn't matter. They don't hear it.
Right. That's the
When I
part
say I don't
that
support
that
the
shows that
government.
it's just about hating her for who she is, right? That's like the hallmark of hatred is that your opinion about someone doesn't change when you learn more about them. That's hatred. That is dyed in the wool hatred. Textbook. That they will never be redeemable. Your opinion will never change. Like, that's prejudice, that's bias, that's hatred.
When you donate, it's not enough. When you denounce it, you didn't say it right.
We donated.
Yeah. They've donated.
Nobody
They've
cares.
denounced it. No one cares.
What did I say? Did I care about my family there?
Yeah, that I don't think people in
God
fucking
forbid.
that civilians should be slaughtered. That I think it's a little complicated, right? To say the least, to expect third generation Israelis to give their fucking property away.
Mm-hmm.
Third generations, bro. How long you lived in America, motherfuckers? Not that much longer at this point. People have been living there for 100 years now in Israel, right? You're a third generation, I think. Your parents were both.
My parents were born in Israel.
Her parents were born.
Did they
in
show
Israel. That's
that
how long
email
the family's
that
been there.
Selena
that
wrote
make
in
me second
response?
generation?
I guess that would make you second generation.
I thought they did. Did they not?
I mean, what's the difference? 100 years? So, but it's okay now in America because I don't see these people lining up to give their homes away, or all their belongings away,
Oh,
or
here
their
we
money
go,
away. I don't.
Let's skip to this.
Wait, where's the push? This is the one. Yeah, from November 2nd. Yeah, man.
Literally just worked with Trisha earlier this month. And pinned it.
Why is that okay? So she's had this pinned for over a year, and nobody's harassed her for that.
Oh, it was over a year. This says
Nobody's asked, hey, why
November
do you have a
2024.
Zionist
Okay, got
pinned
it.
to your- You know what I always hear from people like Sam Cedar and Hassan? They go, most Zionists are not even Jews.
I think we learned that it's still up, right? Most as recently as today. Pretty sure we checked and they said that it's still up. It's not pinned anymore. Cowardly. Not surprised that they're cowardly. Yeah, it's still up. Still up. November 2024. Comments closed. Trisha is forgiven of everything.
Jews. It's like, okay, well, why am I the one being harassed then? And Trisha is nobody. I don't see anyone asking Trisha for being a Zionist. Okay, there's tons of Christian Zionists. Where are they fucking being protested exactly?
Right.
Why
And
is it-
just because the majority, that's such an annoying point. Oh, the majority of anti-Semites aren't even, or the majority of Zionists aren't Jewish. They're actually Christian. Right? But that's not the same because they're like, oh, well, it's not about religion, it's about Zionism, and the majority of Zionists aren't actually even Jewish, so it's not because you're Jewish. But it's not the majority of Christians are Zionists. That's very different. The majority of Jews are Zionists. By the term that was not made up by the fucking internet in the last 3 years. By that definition, by the real definition of what Zionism is, the majority of Jews are Zionists. So when you talk about Zionists not being able to work a normal job or shunning all Zionists, you are talking about the majority of Jews. You're not talking about the majority of Christians. You're talking about evangelical Christians. Just because there are more of them, because there are a lot more Christians in the world, doesn't absolve you of the fact that when you say all Zionists are evil dogs, that you aren't implicating the vast majority of Jewish people. That is such a weak fucking argument. The majority of Zionists are Christian, okay? But the majority of Christians aren't Zionists. Dumb motherfuckers.
It's always outside of a synagogue or a Jew's house or fucking on my page, right? It sure happens to seem that they always find the Jewish Zionists, quote unquote Zionists, whether or not they are, it doesn't really seem to matter. Yeah. It's
Unreal.
crazy. It's crazy business, man. And this post was just from a year ago. When you take your boyfriend's Israeli identity and all the comments are free Palestine and you're just trying to figure out what Palestine even is and why it needs to be freed. It's crazy. Like, she was like just straight up nasty about it. She was flippant. Like, it was straight up like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And this one, she's like, we're for Israel, fuck Palestine. And Moses had the good sense to be like, we're filming this, so let's not. But trust me, I've known Moses long enough, and I know that motherfucker I know where his heart is, okay?
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you. It's here. All right?
Sounds like Moses might be more like the Zionists they're trying to make Ethan and Hila out to be.
I mean, can somebody answer why is it okay that she works with Trisha but has to denounce us? Why is that?
They will never answer that.
Some may deem it interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it?
I
Some
sure
may
deem that
it
interesting.
Possibly.
I don't understand how Trisha gets a pass. She was tap dancing for Israel less than 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys even knew that, but she was trying to build a whole career in Israel. Right? So that's what's going on there.
She literally said and posted,
And
fuck
I guess that's
Palestine.
basically- I don't know
Exactly.
if there's more to say about it.
But Trisha can be forgiven. But all of these little fake slights that they're making up about Ethan and Hila, that can never be forgiven. They just had the stain of Israel on them forever.
But like, I mean, the fate of it.
I want to
You're
see.
building-
I think they do
I
talk
don't
about
know.
the email.
You wanna talk
somewhere
about
in
it?
here.
Well, yeah, Ethan was like, I guess it was like, what, like Teddy Fresh? Like, he doesn't know the sound bites.
How to use a
Oh,
bucket.
that's neat.
Off of that one.
What do you
Where's
say?
the?
It's just like, these people don't give a fuck. It makes kind of disillusioning where it's like, do these people
I
care?
know. I thought they talked. Maybe they took it out. They might have taken it out. But he was saying that someone had messaged the Selena person who worked with Trisha, and they pointed out the hypocrisy and other things about it, and she was just like, "LOL, I'm not reading all that." The proud, like being proud of being fucking ignorant right now and refusing to like intake new information and change your mind is so annoying. They talked about the email but didn't show it. Okay, thank you. So there's that. Should we unbox some Teddy Glow to end this? I'm just going to open it. I haven't even opened it yet. And after this is going to be a short members stream to introduce the Who the Fuck Did I Marry series, which is going to be a members only special for as long as it goes. That will be all about my first marriage. I have never shared these stories publicly. I have hinted at them. You guys have heard a couple little ones. But yeah, so there's that. That's what's going to be happening right after this. It'll switch over to members very shortly. I guess I didn't even really need to make a separate stream for it. Oh well, it'll redirect. Okay, so it came in like a normal box. And we saw this. It says, we're so excited to finally share Teddy Glow with you. We've poured our hearts into this for the last 2 years. 2 years working on this. We cannot let those fuckheads ruin this. Never compromising on quality. It feels amazing. I can't believe I have it to finally share this with you. We hope you love it as much as we do. We'll be watching for your looks, so please tag us. Yeah, Madison. Hey, Madison. Look who's on the PR list, Madison. Stupid bitch. Okay. Okay. I'm getting excited. Here it is. Here's the pack. We got some nice bubble wrap. Oh shit, my microphone's all the way over here. Okay. Technically, Hila sent that, not Ethan, so Madison's right, yeah. Why didn't Ethan Klein send you with makeup? You fucking idiot. Okay, here's the box. It's a nice cardboard that I probably can also recycle, it feels like. It's like just a nice box, and we love a recyclable thing in this house. Oh my god. I will say, I was just so excited to get this. My wife brought it in today. I almost cried. It feels really cool to be on a Fresh Teddy Glow PR list. I think this is the first PR list I've been on, like the first PR box I've ever gotten. So, big day, everyone. Oh shit. I'm sure you guys have seen this by now. You can see we've got the palette there. We've got the micellar water, the Hila's cellar water. We've got the 2 blushes, which I'm really excited for. And then we have the lip balm. I'm trying that tonight for sure. I love a good lip balm. I, for a while, was doing the Carrie Bradshaw lip. Are you familiar with the Carrie Bradshaw lip? It is literally just a liner that's like a little bit darker than your lip, like just a little bit, and clear gloss. That's it. That's what her lip was during a lot of Sex and the City, especially the early years, and I was obsessed with it for a while. I'll probably bring it back at some point, especially with this lip gloss. All right, let's do that first, because I want to put it on now. What am I going to do with the charm? I think I'm going to put it on my keys. I think that's the plan. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at the little bear. They're right. It is heavier than it looks. It's like those cute little Monopoly charms. Like that's about the size of it. And it's got weight to it. The Chola makeup. Yeah, but it wasn't like super dark. It's literally like I got like just a shade or two darker than my lip. And then when you put the gloss on, it just kind of like blends in and it's so nice. Beautiful lip. So I will probably do that again. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm going to leave it on here for now. I can't wait to show my wife when she wakes up in the morning. Oh my god. Oh, it smells like childhood. Oh my god. That smells like this way. Booyah. That smells like childhood right there. Just very fruity, and you know it's going to taste good too. I don't know if this one does, but it smells like it's going to taste good. And this is like squishy. The actual applicator on it. It's like a squishy plastic. I like that. That's fucking cool. Let's try it. Squeezing it out. Oh my gosh. It fits so perfectly to your lip. Like it's I didn't realize how curved it was. I thought it was just kind of flat, but it like hugs your lip. And I can confirm, not sticky at all. Just tastes like gloss. It doesn't have a taste to it, but it smells so good. It smells like it would taste amazing. But yeah, not sticky at all. You can see. Nothing. Oh, it feels so good. It is so soft. Cuddle Bomb. Perfect name for this. Very, very, very soft and delicious. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to open next. Let's do the micellar water. This is really exciting. I missed Olivia on the show when they were doing Tamara's makeup, when Ethan was doing Tamara's makeup, because no one told him to clean the eraser side. Right? Ooh, and everything's like pale purple, which is like my favorite color. Hello. Hello. No one told him to clean the fucking eraser end. You can hear it in there. I was wondering if it's refillable. It doesn't look like it is. Because I'm like, oh, I will definitely run out of that shit. But you can like hear it in there. That would be cool if it was refillable. Maybe next time. But then I guess, you know, you're probably going to run out of both maybe at the same time. But yeah, he like had a bunch on it, like, clean it off, girly. Oh my gosh. I've just recently gotten into micellar water with now that I'm like actually wearing some makeup. So yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh. You can see how tiny that point is. It's like a thorn. Like that's how tiny it is. All right. And it draws beautifully. I pushed down a little bit there, but oh my gosh. And the control of having like a full pen to do like the liner instead of like the little tiny liquid liner that I have. That is so cool. All right, I want to try the micellar water. She did it like that, and then she kind of just like buffed at it. Oh my gosh. Look at that! It went right through it! But then, Ethan, you gotta clean it off, brother. He like didn't clean it off. Yeah, you have to clean this like a makeup brush for sure. Probably with some more micellar water. But yeah, look at that. You can see just like you cut through it and then you kind of like dab at it to get away the excess. That is like that's a crisp line. OMG. No red eyebrows tonight. Your dog needs meds tomorrow. So true. That was really funny. Okay, I am most excited for the blushes. I'm going to open... No, we'll save the palette for last. I mean, we've all seen all of this, but I'm just so excited. Toasty Mauve and Pop of Berry. Pop of Berry, I'm excited to get risky with this one because that's the one that is darker. Oh my God. Again, this is like heavy. This is like heavier than you would expect. I was supposed to smell everything. It just smells like a lip product. I mean, like a lip product almost. Look at that. Ooh, oh my gosh. That is like so smooth. That's really pretty. I can see putting that on as a lippy too. I can see that is like a lip color for some people. Some people who like it like really neutral. Is that for real? I looked up at the right moment there. How do I do that? How do I add him? Everyone's panicking. Stop. No. Hang on. What's happening? Nick is rating. Hi, friends. I'm sure Nick's audience will love a little makeup tutorial. Yeah, so that's really pretty. I'm panicking. Oh my God, I'm panicking. I'm gonna piss and shit myself. Fuck. What? All right, hang on. Add deorio to redirect. Okay. I'm working on it. I thought I could only add like to redirect from my shit. All right, redirect. Redirect allows you to keep viewers engaged. Huh? They're here. Hi, everyone. So that's the lippy. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to add him to something. I already follow him. I think he just has to follow me and he can redirect. I don't think it's on me. Hi, everybody. Yeah, full boomer for sure. Hey, welcome. Wow, good timing. So look, you can see how it does like lighten up my lips a little bit. Bundle of Sticks, great name. Shout out to my fellow F words, which I would say with my whole chest if it wasn't banned on YouTube. Yeah, so if he follows me, he should be able to do it because there's nothing that I saw on my end. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so this is the mauve. It was very, very nice. Like I said, it did add a little something to my lips. I feel like this is blush, lip. This could even be like eyeshadow. You could do anything with this. All right, so that's that one. This is the one that I think is going to be... I have to allow what? Bitch, where? Y'all are just yelling at me. I don't appreciate it. I'm just kidding. I know you're trying your best. What do I have to allow? What are you talking about? Oh, is there like a thing here? No. Add deorio. He's added! Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. He is added. Add him to redirect. Guys. Guys. I guess it makes sense why you'd have to, like, allow it. God damn it, Nick. Just kidding. Shout out to the Pope for crashing. Go to YouTube Studio on the left, click settings, and then community. Okay, we're doing it. We're going to figure this out. Everyone shut the fuck up. Settings, and then community. Community, where are you? Community. On the left, click settings, and then community. Girl, there is no... Oh, community moderation? Choose from the permissions. Oh my God, live redirect users. All channels can redirect my content. Yes. Okay, I did it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, did I do it? Did I do it in time? Yay! Okay. Guys, I feel like we should stay here and not do the member stream tonight. I feel like we got a juice. What do you think? Members, weigh in. I need my board members. Okay, so we have tried. Can I see my own fucking face now? Jesus Christ. All right, we tried the mauve and it's really pretty. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate ya. Whoa. Okay, next up is this one, which I have been the most excited about. This is the Pop of Berry, I believe. God, I'm so old. Juice. Okay, the board says we juice. Tonight we juice. Okay, next one up. Ooh, let's play some music. Let's play some copyright-free music. Is that a good volume? No! Not juice. Okay, this is the Pop of Berry. Ooh, guys, it paints on... It's almost like an acrylic paint. Like, it just paints on so soft. Guante be with you and also with you. Oh my God, thank you! We juicing. Fuck you, Madison! Fuck you, Madison. So again, this is for your cheek. Do you guys like that they're gonna think I'm a beauty influencer now when I don't know what I'm doing? But look how that buffs out just a little teeny bit of it. That is so pretty. Tomorrow I'm doing a stream of doing a makeup look with these. I'm just testing them tonight. I'm wholesome as fuck. Thank you. You like the oranger one more? See, I like this one. I am drawn to the more bold stuff, but I would throw that on like multiple places on my face. I'm wholesome. Oh my god. I feel like tonight I was very unwholesome, just being like, fuck you, Madison. Okay, so that's almost everything. This shit is so cool. I want to see if it works on like the blush. Guys, it's even better on the blush. Watch this shit. Look at that. I feel like I'm on an infomercial. Do you see that? Do you fucking see that? Holy fuck. And it's just gone. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Do you see it? Is the music too loud? F word chat, rise up, let's go. F word. Nick just said it's good to go. You're about to get a bunch of... I'm about to get a bunch of what? A bunch of folks. Barf. I'm nervous. Just in time to look at the main palette! The darker blush. I know. It's such like a... I feel like it's such like a 90s color. I really like it. Okay, a little loud. Okay. We gotta clean up our house, guys. We're getting visitors. I am not a raver. I just like plants. Ready? Ah. I appreciate that everything is in cardboard. We are nice, I swear. Oh, I'm in Nick's chat a lot, so I totally get it. Look how fucking cute and pretty this is. It just all has such a 90s feel to it, which I love. Visitors, hello, welcome. Please come in. You better loop, bitch. You better loop. Why don't you loop? Okay. It's okay. All right. I am terrible at opening palettes. I don't know what it is about palettes. I'm terrible at opening them. I think because I don't want to like bust my nails. And it's always like easier than I make it. And that is exactly what's happening right now. Is it taped shut? No. Come on. I don't want to break my nails. There we go. Of course. Easier than I made it. Easier than I made it. Who's ready? Oh no, it fell out. Look at these. So I think Hila was wearing this one today. It was so pretty. And she's also gay. Oh, I do have sound effects we can use. Do I still have them? Let me see. Let me see if they work.
And she's also gay.
She is. That's fucking right. Here's the palette. Oh, that's nice that this is like clouded over so I can show you guys. All right, let's test some. Oh my God. Listen, I know the snarkers are giving shit because it's all shimmer. Do you know how much fucking neutral matte eyeshadow I have? And I just got totally sick of my Nomad palette, and I was basically only using the shimmers because it is so crumbly and gross after some time. First of all, I just want to shout out again Alita007 for the $50 gift. Holy shit, girly pop. I hope that's okay. So yeah, like, let's go. I'm not talking about brusband. I don't know what you even mean by that. I've never heard that word in my life. The color I'm most excited about is definitely this hot pink in the middle, although I have green eyes. And so I'm very, very excited about this one. It really is super soft. Like my Nomad palette shimmers, I have to like dig in to actually get the stuff on, like to get the shimmery ones on my finger. Barely touched it. Oh my God. That's like the lime green of my dreams. Lime green has always been like my favorite color. Okay, ready? Get in the frame. This is your big moment. Look at that shit. Oh, the green's not really showing up in my lights. That's a bummer. This is why I'm gonna do it during the daytime tomorrow. DD Mega Doo Doo. Yay, we're doing gifties. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, that's a really pretty green in real life. You can kind of see it there. But I am gonna do this in daylight tomorrow. I'm gonna do a unicorn-inspired look. Because I feel like you can't go boring. If you get a palette that's all shimmers, you gotta be shimmery, right? It's so interesting that it shows up here, but not really on my hand. Oh my God, the pink is so pretty. God, these colors are not, it's like, the colors of my light are like drowning them out. But just know they feel really soft and they're gonna look really, really good tomorrow. But you can see the color. I mean, the colors are very accurate to this. I don't wanna like blind you guys. Whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, so that's the palette. The pink is so cute. And honestly, they look really like bright, but I mean, you just need like a little bit and it'll be really pretty if you want to do something more subtle, you know? I'm so excited. Like I am excited to start wearing this shit like tomorrow. Yeah. Hi, deorio fans. Thank you for being here. I am very surprised that you would come all the way to Guam. So I'm so grateful for that. We talked. Oh yeah, so at the top, I can show you guys the edit I made. Should we show them the edit I made of Madison of GWAM talking about me? Should we show the edit? We don't know what Brusman means. That's right. No one has ever heard that in the world. All right, so here is the edit that I made of Cruel World Happy Mind, because she had some shit to say today.
Definition of doing well. Big girl with a microphone. I mean, ask yourself, why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
Why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
Why didn't that work? I feel like I gotta try it again. Did that look stupid? I feel like that looks stupid. Let's try it one more time. Take two. I have a very old Mac.
Definition of judge me by my haters. I feel like I'm kind of doing well on that position. I mean, especially girl with a microphone. I mean, ask yourself, why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
Why hasn't Ethan Klein sent you his makeup line?
I don't know, Madison. I don't know. Why didn't Ethan Klein send me his makeup line? Because it's Hila Klein's makeup line, and she sent it to me. Suck it! Suck it, Madison! Eat my shorts. Eat my shorts. Literally couldn't even wait like 2 weeks, like the time of shipping that it might take to get to me before she fucking ran her mouth. Eat my shorts. Eat my shorts. And then drink my cellar water. Take it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So That happened. She said it the day it arrived. Yeah, exactly. She said that. I found it today. The box came today. So God is looking out for me. I am obsessed with this thing. And tomorrow I'm going to try to do a winged eyeliner. Please pray for me. Thank you everyone for becoming members. Y'all are just in time to become members because tomorrow I'm doing my makeup for everybody and then we're going to go members only. And speaking of, I should cancel that other one. After the mainstream doing a makeup look, we're going to go members only. And I'm going to talk about my super toxic first marriage. I'm going to do a Who the F Did I Marry story time part 1. Because we were together for 8 years, so there's gonna be a lot of parts. And, I guess I can show you guys, like, the content that I've been building out and what I'm gonna be doing this month. If you're interested, while I have you here, if you're interested, I'm streaming kind of a lot. So here is the tea. Here's what we're working on this month. We're doing H3 recaps on Mondays, usually. That's why we're here tonight, because they weren't on last night. Tea Tuesdays, usually going to be on Tuesdays. Tomorrow's going to be tomorrow. And then we'll do whatever Wednesdays. Did one last night because of the H3 schedule shift. All about a very tumultuous lesbian relationship in the WNBA. You're going to want to watch that. Even if you don't care about sports, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise you're going to love it, especially if you're gay like me. Fridays, we do another after party, and then Sunday nights, I game. I am such a gamer. I'm such a gamer, I play on my MacBook. That's how serious I am. And I'm playing Subnautica. I don't want to say I'm in the middle of it. I have no idea how much more I have to do, but I'm having a really good time. So this is what's coming in November, and then December we will have a fun theme month. A lot of Christmassy stuff. I'm going to be doing a read aloud of a Christmas Carol over a couple different sessions. And if you're bored, go back and watch my spooky streams, because I was streaming almost every day in October doing different stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on over here in Guam. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. It's Def Gaming when it's on a Mac, yeah. I am going to be upgrading my system. Probably Black Friday is what I'm holding out for. And then we're just going to be really hardcore gaming. Like, I'm about to get really, for some reason, into Call of Duty. Just kidding. Dark Souls, I've never played that. I am so new to gaming. Like, I'm a Breath of the Wild fan. Huge fan of that game. So much so that I don't want to play the new one because I like it so much. That's a good bomb. And yeah, so I was mostly on Switch, and then I got on here and I was like, ooh, I want to play games. And Ethan had talked about Subnautica. I love it so much. I'm having so much fun with it. Tears of the Kingdom is so good. See, I'm nervous. Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many game ideas. The Witcher, I've heard of that a couple times. Breath of the Wild, but better. See, I'm just so nervous. Subnautica is one of the best games. Well, that's good. Good night, Take. Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. I played a lot of Animal Crossing during COVID. I've never played Fortnite. I love pinball. I play pinball on my phone. Outer Wilds. I don't know what that is. Yes, there's a Discord. If you click above, there is a Discord that's public. And then there are extra channels for members, but feel free. Hello Kitty is on my list, Lester. Hello Kitty's definitely on my list. Don't play Minecraft. It attracts weirdos. I thought that was Roblox that attracted weirdos. Taylor Lorenz joke. Oh my gosh, so many game ideas. Y'all are gamers. Pinball, huh? So does your husband? What? Perhaps play Fortnite with deorio on his stream. I have never played Fortnite. I would die immediately. I would die immediately. Okay, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I will definitely have that. Tiffany, shush! He's a pinball nut. I really like pinball. It's fun. I don't know anything about Minecraft. Roller Coaster Tycoon is a great game to have on while you watch videos. See, that is a skill that I do not have, of watching a video and playing a game. I don't understand how it's done. I would die instantly, even in a game that you can't die in. I don't know how people track it. Why does it feel like this made my lips a little bit like plumper? I know it's not, but just the color of it and like the way it sits on your lips, it's a good one. Nick's Fortnite win-loss ratio is like probably 0.13. Maybe. Yeah, but Parker, are you doing commentary as well as the game? Like, I don't understand how you're like playing the game, pausing it, pausing the video. Like, you can't pause the game. I don't understand the physics of it. And I don't know if I need to. I don't know if I need to. Is it hyaluronic acid that's in here? Dude, that shit is magical. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't think it's... You more listen to the video than watch. Yeah, but he still, like, pauses it and makes comments. That's like... I feel like you need to have, like, 3 hands to do that. I'm too old. I'm too old for that shit. Oh my gosh, so many different games. The balm has peptides to reduce lines too. What? Oh, that's why. It does give not like a tingle, but it does feel like it's doing something. He streams on PS5 and does regular streaming on his PC. Oh, different things. Different systems. I'm not even 30? Are you talking to me? I'm not even 30. Is that because I'm Nicholas Diorio, but with long hair and glasses? That's a joke on my channel. Right, guys? Definitely don't go back in my videos and watch the one where I say, where it's like Maury Povich doing a DNA test on me and Nicholas Diorio. Definitely don't watch that video. And that's all I'm going to say. I look 28? Oh my God. Although I did find out recently, because Nick, what does he go by? He said on his stream that he's like, I'm only 20 whatever for another 4 months. And I was like, wait a minute. 4 months from now is also my birthday. And we're only a day apart. I can send you the foot keyboard Nick uses to pause videos while he plays. That is not fucking real. He pauses it with his feet. I feel like I'm being railroaded right now. That can't be real. No one knows what a 30-year-old woman looks like. I'm not a 30-year-old woman. I'm turning 40 next year. Thank you for the... Oh. Stupid. And you're blocked. I want to ban them forever. Oh my God, it's real? I look great? Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys are so nice. Hi, 333 star. 40, are you sure? Yes. Yes, I'm sure. I was talking about this at the top of the stream. Being chubby makes you look younger. It makes your face look just like it has baby fat. Mods, I put someone in timeout. That was definitely a snarker. If you see them, you can just ban them. If you see that. I don't know if you can see it on the back end. Yeah, for sure jolly. Definitely jolly vibes. Jolly vibes. Keep your face looking young. Wait, you're 40? I'm not 40 yet. I'm not 40 yet. 4 months. Less than that now. They're banned. Thank you, Sweesh. Okay, thank you. People either remap controllers for extra buttons, set up shortcuts, or use foot pedals. Wow. Wow. There's just a whole world for me to learn about. A whole world. A whole new world. Did a lot of singing on stream tonight. We talked a lot about 90s music. It was really fun. It was funny when Ethan lost all his weight, people said he looked sick. But that's what happens when you lose a lot of weight. Then you look healthy after a while. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Right? You're a fat, stupid loser if you're fat. And then if you lose all the weight, you're on drugs. Like, I've started seeing people be like, everyone needs to chill out with the Ozempic. Not everyone's supposed to be skinny. Some of y'all look like shit. And it's like, fat people just can never win. We just can't ever win. The foot controller. That's so interesting to me. Approaching my mid-30s, this isn't fun anymore. It'll get fun again. Okay, brothers in Christ. I need to go to bed. Loose skin plus aging, he's not going to look the same. Who? Ex-fat, yeah. Sometimes they say he used to be fat, like it's a shame badge. He's like, yeah, formerly fat Ethan Klein. Formerly fat Ethan Klein. Move over, fat. All right, everybody. I need to go to bed, but this is really, really fun. This was really fun. I had a really nice time, and it was nice to meet the, Shush, Deej. It was nice to meet everybody from Nick's chat. Thank you to Nicholas Deorio for sending people. And come back tomorrow. Ooh, we're going to do makeups. We're going to do makeups and talk about my crazy first marriage. So I will see you then. Stay tuned. I'll put up the streams tomorrow. Okay, everyone? Bees and benches in chat. Bees, benches, we are an alliance now. We are an alliance now, yeah. Bye, everybody. Love you.